Let's see who all we get in here. Hey, Firebird. Welcome in. Lance, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Can you hear me? Lance. Yeah, you can hear me. I got it on my other device here. There you go. See who all shows up tonight. Got 3 people in here, it looks like. I don't really have anything. Picture and sound is good. Okay, good to know. I don't really have anything on the agenda tonight, really. Just kind of sitting back and chilling for a while. Trying to get my watch hours up. I've been making a video every day the last 2 days. Plus I started the 3rd one. Plus I did that little short one that I just released right before this. So, hey there, Tristan. Welcome in. That's funny. The chat on my phone is ahead, but the picture on the computer is ahead. My watch hours are just over 3,000, so I need, around 980. Killed a deer this morning. Awesome. Was it a buck? Or was it just to fill the freezer? Or both? It had about a 2-inch spike. So unicorn. No, just kidding. That's cool. That'll make some good meat. Hey, Al. Welcome in. You guys can share each other's links. Caliber, it's been a while since I've seen you. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by here. I've been hitting the nutria hard this week. I had yesterday and today off, and I don't go back to work until after the 1st. So hopefully I can get a few more down. So far, I've only been hunting about one place. I did go to another place just a little bit, but Fish Slayer Freshwater, welcome in. I won some baits. I put a little short out about it, but I'll show them to you guys. I got these purple, I forget what they call them. Purple bang bang sticks, I think is what it is. And then these something shad. These are made by Off the Hook Outdoors. They look like they will work pretty good. There you go, Firebird. Drop. Whoop. Why did it do that? There's the link, Firebird, if you want to come up. Yeah, 12-hour shifts will do that. Let's see. There you go.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, that's funny because I just got my baits from Sunfish King today too.
Oh yeah, looks about like that one. Looked almost like the same one that I got. That purple one.
But mine
Is it?
isn't bad.
Is it purple with kind of silver on the bottom?
This one?
Yeah. It's got a little. Yeah, I think that's the same ones I got.
Yeah. You know what this is called? I forgot what it was called.
I think that's the something shad. I forget what it is. What do you do in the winter? The warm water fish are not active in my part of Oregon. I go nutria hunting there, fish slayer freshwater. That's what I've been doing the last 2 days.
You don't need to on my laptop so I can see the live
I
chat.
appreciate that, Richard Summers.
Do you shoot any deer this season?
No, I didn't even go deer hunting this year. I was going to go back to Virginia, and then I had to go back there for a funeral in October. So I didn't feel like going back again just to go deer hunting. So
yeah, I went deer hunting a lot this year with my bow in the evening, but I don't have good luck.
Is that Logan? I don't care. You can come up. That's fine.
IO fishing?
Yeah. Or Isaac and is it Isaac and Logan? Jenna, Merry Christmas to you. Pumpkin seed shad, maybe, is what Richard Summers said. I can't remember the names of them. I just go by what they look like. They look pretty good. Jenna, I'm going to be out at Newport crabbing on the 30th, I believe. Isaac right now. Okay. My boat's going to be full though. Can you see the chat?
I have it on my laptop because I can't see it on my phone for some reason.
Oh, okay. But you can see it?
Yeah, because I got it up on my laptop. That's why I'm always looking up. Or game fall. Huh. Where'd you shoot that buck behind you?
That one was a Virginia buck. That's the first one I ever got with a muzzle loader.
Oh. Yeah. I never used anything but a rifle or a bow. The only rifle I ever hunted with was a 223. It's not the best caliber for a deer.
No, but if you hit them right, they'll go down. Hit them in the head.
We've killed 2 deer with it so far. Me and my brother both killed our first deer with it.
Yeah.
So.
Now, the problem with those, they're big enough caliber to kill them, but the problem with them is they don't make a big enough hole hardly for them to bleed enough to follow. But
yeah, I dropped mine with it.
Yeah, but
it took 3
what I'm
shots,
saying,
but
yeah, if they run the hole, I mean, I'm not saying that every time the hole's too small for them to bleed, but that small of a caliber, it tends to be too small of a hole for there to be very much of a blood trail.
Yeah, well, I shot it 3 times. So
yeah.
That's why it dropped.
Perforated the lungs.
No, I didn't even hit the lungs, I don't think.
yeah.
I just hit far back every time, like liver.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's not good.
Not the best shot there is.
No, those nutria that we hunt, those things are about, I don't know, the bodies of them are probably close to 2 feet long, and they're just a big rat.
Yeah.
They're fun to hunt.
Yeah, what about squirrels? You hunt those?
I want to get into squirrel hunting. There's not a lot of them out here, or at least not right where I am. There's some at some places, but I'd like to get some again.
Yeah. In Missouri, we got quite a few. It's kind of funny. Just go in your backyard and pelt them with a pellet gun.
Yep. No, that's fun to do too, but
yeah. Is IL fishing coming up on the panel, or is he's figuring it out?
he's been in here for a little while. I mean, he's followed me for a little while. Is that what you asked, or you said, is he coming up?
Is he like coming up on the panel like me and you? Or
Well, I thought he was, but I haven't seen him show up yet.
maybe he's having some tech issues.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So did your 100 subscribers stuck?
Yeah, I have 103 now, I think. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, most people. And yeah, I was at like 23 subscribers for like 2 days straight.
Yeah.
I hit your live stream. It's like ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. yeah.
It went straight up. I thought it was going to be an issue. Like, they're going to get it, like, was like on Christmas or Christmas Eve or something when I'm with family and I can't go live.
yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any
So
lands?
you must have been live quite a bit then. If you're already down to what, 2 hours left, you said? On your
something like that.
See, this doesn't go toward that though.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. I want to get the subscription. It would be nice.
Yeah. All right, Jenna. I appreciate you popping in though.
You got any land there where you are?
I'm just renting this house, but there's I think this house is on like 159 acres or something like that. And I mean most of it is just grass fields, but I got a creek on the backside that I go fishing in some, but
yeah, we used to have 30 acres in a rental house, but the driveway was like a half a mile long, so we had a just like snow every year, so get stuck and
Yep.
like gravel, I guess. Oh, there he
Hello?
is.
There he is.
Sorry, it took a while. I had to get set up and everything.
You had to go find your internet and plug it
I need
into
to
your
look up you
computer.
children very interested starting channels. Yeah.
D and B, welcome in.
I can.
Are you, wait a minute here.
All right, living for Jesus. That.
I'm trying to find. Let me see if I can. No, I can't on here. I was gonna drop the link, but can one of the mods drop the link to Firebird's channel?
Is Isle
Big
officially muted?
Mike.
Can you hear him?
No, he's not muted. I don't think you're not muted, are you?
Me?
Yeah, you. No, he
No,
ain't
I'm
muted.
Oh.
He's just quiet.
Oh, there we are. I got you, Firebird.
Yeah, GameFile's gonna drop your link, I believe. That'll make it easier for people to find him, I think. You're Isaac, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they twins?
No, he's just a friend who lives this way.
Oh.
There's Firebird's link.
Yeah, there it is. Game file outdoors.
Hand Me Down Outdoors. Hey from Illinois. Howdy from Oregon.
That's where I live.
Yeah. Where are you from, Firebird?
Missouri. So we got all the
Missouri?
big bucks.
Huh?
We got all the big bucks here.
There is some big bucks there.
Oh.
I was traveling through there the first day of you guys' season on State Route 36, and I saw a huge buck just hanging out along the road there, probably hiding from all the hunters.
Yeah. My uncle, he shot a huge buck. He said it was bigger than like 140.
Yeah.
But like it started raining and pouring, and it was like midnight. So he decided to go back and come back the next day. He comes back, like he's been looking for hours. He finally like sees the white belly and he goes up to it, and someone's already done like chopped the head off and just stole the head.
Oh, great.
So no pictures, nothing.
Yeah, that ain't good. I don't know why people do that.
Come here, man. Look, come say hi to that meat farmer, just it? Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. Bye. Bye, Vincent.
Don't want anything to do with me.
No. Uh-oh.
Isaac, I've been slaying the nutria the last 2 days.
Okay.
Got a video coming out Monday, and I'm not sure when the next one's going to come out. I already got it edited, and it's uploading right now, but not sure when I'll put it out, but I'll probably get a few more videos in the next couple days. Alan, welcome in.
What is it, Mickey?
Alan just texted me a little while ago, or right after I started live, and wondered if I wanted to go out and shoot him now. I said, well, I just started live.
Everyone in my family is obsessed with closing the door, so big ol' problem. Everyone started coming in. One's trying to close the door. Reading Earthlings.
He always comes in that way. He's
Uh,
from the UK.
oh. Yeah. Someone stole our climber tree stand off our own property.
Well, that ain't no good. You
No,
guys are having
it's-
all kinds of problems.
Yeah,
Mr.
we
Big
are.
Matt, Merry Christmas to you. Hand me down, we are shooting them. Also, I have 2 traps out right now trying to trap them as well.
What are you trying to trap?
Nutria.
Never
You
heard
don't
of
even
that.
know what that is.
What's that?
Yeah.
It's those great big rats that I was telling you. They're like 2
Ew.
feet long.
As
Is
you
it
They're-
said
like a
that, I
possum?
What'd you
as you
say?
said that, I
Like a
Googled.
possum?
Oh yeah. No, they're different than a possum. They're a beaver with a rat tail, basically.
They look like a mini capybara.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Jensen.
Mr. Duggar, you live in New Mexico? What?
Oh,
I
Lord.
thought you were from the UK or somewhere. My bad. Oh, High Homestead is in here too. Welcome in.
They just keep busting in. Oh.
Mr. Duggar, I always thought you were from the UK. I don't know why.
He's not?
No, he's from New Mexico, he says.
What? We'll join you with the birds.
Don't laugh at me, Calabear. It's hard to remember where everybody's from. Oh, man. So when's your next fishing trip or hunting trip or whatever? Both of you.
I think it's gonna be like 60 degrees on Christmas, so maybe we'll go fishing on Christmas. I
There
told my
you go.
stepdad that would be funny, but I
Yeah.
don't know. We don't really fish during the winter. It's not really. It was
Tina
cold.
Ladybug.
Yeah. I don't really know when my next fishing trips. I've gone like 3 times this last like week and a half trying to catch my like last open water fish because we're getting ice around like the rims of rivers even, and all the ponds have sleet ice over them. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch them in the river. The last 3 times I haven't caught anything. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I'll do any more fishing other than ice fishing this year.
Yeah.
And I don't do any hunting other than squirrel hunting really.
Yeah.
And rabbit and
I wanna
raccoons.
kill a
They're not
rabbit.
really hunting, like trying to keep my chickens from getting eaten.
So I was out today after the nutria, and usually they'll be out 1 or 2, maybe 3 at a time. And I came around the one corner of the ditch there, and there was 5 of them out in the field, 5 great big ones.
Oh.
And then there was one in the river or in the creek, ditch, whatever it is. And I ended up shooting the one in the ditch because it was closer to me. And then all the others ran in, and I never got any of them. But
What do you shoot him with? 22 or?
I have a 17 HMR.
Oh.
I also have a 22 and a 22 mag. I have shot them with the 22 mag, but the 17 seems to put them down the quickest. So, and it's a lot nicer to shoot. It's a fun gun. So,
So you just doing it pest control or?
yeah,
Oh.
there's a bunch of them around. Alan, I don't know if you saw him in here or not. He's Hal Wyrick in the chat. He was He's one that goes with me all the time. Off the Hook. I got your package today and did a opening. I don't know if you saw the video I put out or not. And Dark 30. Welcome in, guys. Merry Christmas to you too, Dark 30. Anyway, I forget where I was now.
Huh. There's 22 hornet rats. Huh? Oh, for water.
Water rats. That'd be for muskrat, probably.
Yeah. My grandpa
Ever
got
run
some
into
of his-
those while you're fishing? You just like hear something, you like freak out.
Catch 'em.
Look down, it's like a muskrat underneath you.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho. Out for it.
We also will be metal detecting for a lost phone. A hunter has a reward out for it. There you go.
Make a video about that.
They probably will.
Yeah, use up a bass off the hook.
I like those swim baits off the hook. I think they'll do. Really well. I might use them in the ocean. Those other things I'll probably use in the creek. I might try one of those swim baits in the creek too. But
I think I like this because it looks covered of a minnow, kind of.
yeah.
This one. So, did he buy them or like homemade?
Off the Hook made them.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Huh.
We got 13 people in here. There's more people in a pop-up. 16 now. More people in a pop-up than there is on a regular Monday evening.
Right? I guess everyone's up at just 9 o'clock at night.
Well, I think it's because tomorrow's kind of a holiday.
Yeah, I guess everyone's probably home. They can stay up.
Yeah, Sunfish, I'm babysitting. No, I'm just kidding. Sunfish, you can come on up here too if you want. The young outdoorsman, welcome in. And John from Small Water Charge. Man, this chat is all of a sudden going crazy here.
Yeah, 17 now.
John says you guys look like me. Sunfish is at a party. Hey, Sunfish, I got your sticker, and I also got these from Off the Hook today. And Off the Hook sent me a little sticker.
Bet Off the Hook.
There's the Sunfish King one.
Is it in your about section?
And there's Off the Hooks.
Off the Hook. Is it in your about section, your email?
It probably is, I'm guessing.
Yeah, more than likely.
I need to go fishing, but if you watch my, not the next video, but the following one, Sunfish King, you'll know why I'm not fishing right now. Everything is flooded bad right now. Where I went to hunt nutria the day before yesterday, there he dropped his email right there. Where I went to go nutria hunting the day before, or yesterday, it was fine, and then today I had to wade through about a foot of water just to get to where I was going. That's how much it rained overnight.
Yeah. That tornado in Kentucky came back to Missouri. It's like a giant just No tornado, just like there was one tornado, then a whole bunch of wind a couple days later.
Yeah.
Nuts.
If it rains over an inch in 24 hours here, we are in trouble because we're flat enough that it doesn't drain away fast enough. But yeah, I mean, we were behind in rain. I'm not complaining at all.
I haven't gotten any rain here.
Hey, I have a ring light. It's just not here. It's at my grandma's house because I used to live there.
It rains here from about October until May.
Is it that bad? Really, Sunfish King?
Are you gonna come up, Sunfish King?
He said he was at a party.
Oh.
Calabar, are you still at work or you want to come up?
A little work vlog. Where do you work? Off the hook? What do you do? Or
Off the hook just plays all the time.
I met you.
No, I roll metal for roofing and siding. I do on-site standing seam for houses and pole barns and everything.
Yeah. I got confused.
All right, Off the Hook. Yeah, come on up when you have time. I should, I'll drop this link and then pin it. The pin. Wait. Can I not? What?
It's gonna be a
Can
party.
I not pin that or what? Why is that? I lived and worked in Albany, Oregon at KT Radio. I was there in the late 70s. What in the world? That's only like 20 minutes from my house. I go to Albany all the time. This thing won't let me pin. It won't let me pin that comment.
You have to do it on YouTube. It doesn't let me do it on StreamYard. You know, I have to get on YouTube to pin it.
Let me go into YouTube on my phone. See if I can make it.
But it wouldn't work. Something up.
Well, I'm just YouTube full time. It doesn't pay that well.
Yeah. I hear you, man. Hey, look at there. I got it pinned now.
Oh, yeah, now I see it. It's pinned.
Is it pinned?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Supposed to be anyway.
I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. It's only 9.
You better drink a Red Bull or something. No, I'm just kidding.
I got V8 energy drinks in the garage.
Not trying to die here. I'm live.
Stay away from that energy drink. That stuff ain't good for you. Mine hasn't either hand me down. I'm still needing hours. That's why I'm up here doing lives.
One red send.
Oh, hey, Kyle was up here. Hey, Kyle. You got your YouTube side on. It's echoing.
Oh.
Kyle? What's his YouTube channel?
Is that better?
Dark 30. Yeah, that's good.
But now I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
Hang on.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
No, he said he can't.
Well, I killed the sound on my laptop.
Oh, there you go.
Now I realized though I could go into YouTube and mute YouTube itself.
Yeah.
That browser.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't jumped on somebody else's in a long time, so.
Yeah. Living MN, welcome in. Why aren't you guys going? Why ain't you guys going live tonight? I went and checked to see if you were live. So if you were, I wasn't going to, but I didn't see you were live, so I didn't.
Somebody just tried calling me and it messed up my audio, so I'm gonna have to leave and rejoin. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. So you've been hunting and fishing, Kyle?
It's slowing down. I was hunting my tuchus off. Thank God I got the invite by CJ at Chick Happens to go up to his farm and hunt up there.
Yeah.
The deer hunting up there was great. I don't know if you watched any of those videos that I rolled out.
I haven't yet.
I put together about a 5 or 6 video series. But the hunting around here locally, I mostly hunt public land. And last year was really, really good to me. But this year sucked. This year has sucked. So I was able to get a deer up there at CJ's place. So I've got meat in the freezer. But I bought a buck tag and I haven't even seen a buck.
Yeah.
So. And fishing gets real tough this time of year because Ohio and ice doesn't really get going like it does in the upper Midwest. So, we get rain and what our rivers and lakes tend to get dinged up, dirtied up real easy this time of year. It's just a tough time of year to try to fish around here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's the way it is around here too. So I start hunting those nutria. They need to go anyway. And I've been hitting them hard. Grits and Glamour, welcome in. I've been, it worked out really well for the last 2 days. I sleep in and then I go out and hunt until about 1 o'clock and then it starts raining. So I come back home and edit my videos.
There you go.
So that's the way it's been working so far in my vacation time. So
okay.
I hope I can get several more. I mean, get a few more videos before the first of the year.
What's your video count at?
I don't know.
Over 200?
I think probably 225.
If you were ballparking it? Yeah.
Let me look it up here.
I have 12 videos.
I was just kind of curious. And how are you on hours? You need a lot, or are you close? Or are you knocking on the door?
I need right around 1,000, I think.
I'm in that same boat.
So,
except I don't have the 1,000 supporters yet. They'll come.
Right. Where do you find how many videos you have? I have my list here, but I don't feel like counting.
No, don't count your list. If
I go into my channel, it should tell me, shouldn't it?
You would think, but I have 2, buddy. So when I first land on YouTube on my page, it tells me at the top how many I have. And it's kind of nice because when I land on anybody else's page, right at the top, TubeBuddy will tell me how many total videos they have and how many views they have.
I got 12 videos, only 12. I deleted a lot of cringy videos.
Kind of a neat little tool that gives me a snapshot of what people are like.
I don't know. I can't seem to come up with a count on mine, but
All right, let me see.
I know in the about section it'll show your total views, but I don't know if that'll show total
Right.
views. I could probably
You
tell you.
have 216 videos.
216? There you go.
Oh, 216?
Firebird looked it up.
Yeah, there you go.
So I was close, 225 around there. Hey, 260. Mr. Isaac, there you go. Oh, you got your YouTube side on.
Yeah, there you go.
Isaac, close, 225 around there. Hey,
he did the same thing I did.
There you go.
Huh?
You got your YouTube side on.
I got
Close,
it.
225 around.
Is there like overlap or something?
Yeah, on yours there was.
All right.
It's good now.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, Grits and Glamour. That's why I hunt nutria. He says it's hard to do just fishing over the winter time. I actually have 217. The 217th one is uploading as we speak.
God.
50% uploaded right now. So, all right, Tristan. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, I get to sleep in for the rest of this week and all next week yet. Then I got to go back to work.
Nice.
I'm homeschooled, so I can.
You get to sleep in every day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to get out of bed.
Get to wake up at 9:30 or 10.
I just have tomorrow off and then next Friday off. That's it.
That's it?
That's
Man, that's too bad. What do you do again?
Medical insurance.
Oh, okay. Tinkerbell, welcome in.
Tinkerbell blog.
She's saying hey to all the co-hosts.
Co-host.
Well, hello.
Yeah, I don't really have.
Is Kyle
Any-
a Calabear dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
He's right. He just commented.
Yeah.
Go away, Siri.
Is my quality any better now? I put you on the laptop instead of the phone now.
It's okay. It's a little bit dark, maybe, but that could be just because of lighting.
I have a lighting thing up there, except it doesn't show up very well. I can
Yeah,
set up. I
my
have a
lighting
brighter
is
light right
horrible.
here. I can try to set up.
I don't usually stream in my bed or
Yeah.
I set all that up in my kitchen or sometimes in my basement. My kitchen has the best light because it's got, directional lights.
Yeah.
Grits and Glamour, are you talking about a place in Newport or a place just out along the coast? Newport has all kinds of cool places.
Phone light on it.
That any better? I got the light on.
That made it darker yet.
Horrible.
I think you're.
That don't even make a difference.
Got that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Could be better. Could be worse.
Living MN says he got to go fishing. I mean, work tomorrow. Yeah, fishing
Right.
is work for him.
Huh.
Hey, Backbone.
They get good hard water up that way.
Oh, I know they do.
They kill it on the ice fishing.
Never been ice fishing in my life.
Yep.
That's second nature to those folks up that way.
Yep.
Fish King didn't want to come
It's
out?
also probably a little different when you can just drive a house out there and
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And
cool camper.
those that ice castle, they just drill holes and then park over top of it and fish out the bottom of the camper. I mean, who wouldn't do that?
Exactly.
Yeah. He says he drove the truck out today.
Here in Ohio, even when we get safe ice, it's not vehicle safe.
Right.
Your best case scenario, maybe a quad or a snowmobile, but we don't ever get to drive vehicles out on the ice here in Ohio.
I saw a pond where they tried to take a snowplow out on it, a pickup with a snowplow out on it. I mean, they got it on there, but then it fell through.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That was when I lived in Ohio. That was a couple miles from my house.
Wow.
Just a private pond. Why somebody? I don't know. Why would you drive a vehicle out on the ice in Ohio?
Crazy. It kind of sounds like something an Ohioan would do, though.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah. Anyway.
Also, Hook, have you caught anything with your own baits yet? No. Better get a charger.
7 days, Daniel says. He'll be out there. The castle will be out there.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
We'll park it on the ice. Have a little.
Hey, all you guys, if you want to share this live out, I'd appreciate it.
Daniel, does that come off the end of February, or does it stay into March? How long does that usually stay out there?
I'm sharing you out on Fishbrain right now.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah. You guys have like 500 subscribers on local community posts now, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And can you add stories too? I don't know.
Not sure. I don't use it much unless I'm just sharing people out. I don't use the community page much. When there's a live that I want to share out, I'll share it out on community page, but most of the time it's just that kind of stuff. Or if I have a cool earring that Danimals Creations and Adventures needs. Did you see that one, Kyle?
Say that again?
That earring that I posted for Dan with Danimals Creations and Outdoors or Adventures on my community post. You need to go look at that. That is hilarious.
I was on it, and I found I didn't have Sunfish King, so I went over and I checked his page out. But I must have needed to scroll down on your community page a little bit.
Yeah.
$15 people, 14.
The Grits and Glamour, the summer or the winter here in Eugene is probably the same as where you are, pretty much. All from Eugene all the way to Seattle, or basically up to Linden, Washington, would all be about the same as far as the weather. People were pointing and telling us we were stupid for driving out. When they walked past an hour later, huffing and puffing, I pointed and laughed back.
I would do the same.
No, if I posted that one for Dan around Thanksgiving, I think it was. I was looking through some social media and that thing came up, and I said, first person I thought of was Dan. It's a plastic thing that clips on your ears with a teeny tiny roll of toilet paper on it. And it's for those who can't catch fish for them to wipe their tears.
I think I've seen that, but I don't know that I've seen it on yours.
I posted it and tagged him in it. He goes out and does lives and never catches fish. No, I can't say that he never catches fish, but I don't know that he's ever caught one when I've been on his lives, which I just don't stay there long enough, I guess. But I just thought that was funny. And I gave him a hard time all the time anyhow. So he has some nicknames.
Yeah. I just went and saw it. I've seen that on either Facebook or Instagram or somewhere.
Yeah, I think that Instagram, is where I got it. I just did a screenshot and put it on there.
Right. Now that's something I've never done is try to do a live stream while I'm out in the field or on the water fishing or hunting. I just feel like it'd be super hard to give the attention to the live stream and to the fishing, like multitasking extraordinaire or something.
Yeah. Well, when you're catfishing though, they get their lines out and then they're sitting there for a long time, and
that
it's
makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah. Bass fishing.
I don't do a lot of that.
Anyway,
most of the catfish I catch are a bycatch. I'm targeting something else and I catch them.
Yeah, right.
Do you know who James Gipe is?
I've seen him. I've been on his live some. Yeah.
He used to go live every time he would poop.
Why? Why?
So nasty.
Oh man, I don't really know him that well, but he only does lives, doesn't he? Or does he do
that's
other?
all he does. He just gives people a bunch of fake subscribers.
Yeah.
Fake subscribers, and then they lose all their subscribers the next day.
Yeah. No, I've been on his a few times, and I see him every now and again. But he comes in my lives every once in a while.
Yeah.
He probably has his watch hours though.
Yeah.
As many lives as he does.
That's why he goes live, just to get his money. Share me out. Just to share him out to more people, get more money.
Yeah.
Just for pooping and.
Gabe, leave it. Gabe.
He pooped in a bucket once, and it's like one of his most popular videos. I don't know what. Weird dude.
Why?
I feel like I get more hours from a good video, but the problem is I just haven't been able to produce a good video here for quite a while.
Yeah, my lives actually do pretty good as far as the hours. Nobody watches my videos all the way through, or not very many people do. They watch
right, yeah, and that's pretty common. But
I know.
When I can get a video to hit 1,000 views, that gets me a lot of hours.
Yeah,
that's kind of small YouTuber benchmark of a decent video. If it hits 1,000 views in a 6-month to 10-month period of time, I feel pretty good about it.
I'm lucky if I hit 100 views.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
Daniel, you're gonna want to watch the next 2 nutria hunting videos all the way through. Man alive, those were solo hunts, and the first one I had a junk tripod, and I went out last night and bought a new tripod, and I like that tripod that I got. It's a little heavy, but that thing works, and it's way up high, and it makes it look like I missed the nutria by a mile when I just about skimmed them. You'll see that in the second one that I put out, but that thing.
Jed, I'm gonna have to check out your muskie video. I think I saw it come up, but I hadn't watched it yet. I'll have to check that out.
That tripod, I think I can get that camera about 7 feet off the ground.
What do you film with? Just your iPhone?
No, I have a video camera, 4K, 30 times clear picture zoom.
Man, I want like a Canon EOS something.
I got one right.
Which one of you young fellers needs a video camera? This thing is like gold, man. Let me tell you, this thing is super awesome. I'll sell it to you. I'll make you a great deal on it.
What's it called?
I'm kidding. I thought Earl might have seen in my live stream the other day. I was talking about how I dumped it in the lake and it's not working.
Why would you dump it in a lake?
No, I didn't do it intentionally. It fell over. I pushed it to prop it up, and it went against the side of the boat, and it just kept going, and I didn't get to it in time.
Ever heard of a GoPro?
Firebird, it was a TikTok challenge. No, I'm just kidding. Everything is cool if it's a TikTok challenge.
Well, I tell you what, if I had my action camera on like a hat cam and had it on and going, that would have been, the footage would have been awesome. Me, propping it up like a champ, and then it keeps going and I'm scrambling, but I didn't have my action camera going.
Yeah.
This is the camera I got. I just figured out how to get the files on because I edit with my phone, and I had to take a micro SD card from my GoPro and put it in an adapter and put it in here so I can edit the videos off thing. And I've used it the last I think 2 videos. So
hey, that's a nice looking camera. What camera is that?
The Canon Rebel EOS 15.
Oh, okay.
I basically know nothing about it. Know nothing about the lens. It took me. It took me 2 batteries worth of staying on just to figure out how to focus the camera. I had no idea it was that difficult.
Does it have an autofocus feature, or you don't?
Yeah, manual focus, autofocus. I figured out how to do that, and then it's got the shutter button that you push halfway down to focus.
Okay.
Maybe for my birthday in July.
I've been looking at the Lumix FC1000. It's what they call a bridge camera.
Yeah.
It's
Lumix.
It's got a fixed zoom lens, so it'll zoom to 16x or 600 millimeters. No, it's not 600 millimeters. I think maybe 400 millimeters.
There you go, Kyle.
So,
I am about 6 feet tall.
Wow.
I got a tripod right.
That's a boss of a tripod.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. But the only other thing is, though, that I use this down here, one of the legs, for a shooting stick. So my camera is way up there, and it makes it look like I'm shooting way over top of them when I miss them. I'm saying way over top of them. I just almost crazy.
Nice off the hook.
This is my tripod. This is my tripod. It's about my height, so it's about perfect right now. They're like set like eye to eye, pretty much as high as it goes. But my favorite part is it's got this right here, this crank. It's like a fishing reel handle, and you can crank it up and down to get it to turn.
Yep.
All right, I want to leave real quick. I'm going to switch it over to my laptop.
Hey, boring fisherman, welcome in.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to switch this over to my laptop.
Okay.
Hey, Earl, I'm going to check out too. I just wanted to pop on and.
All right, no problem. I appreciate you coming up.
You bet.
It'll help your channel out, I hope.
All about that support.
Yeah, exactly. Are you a mod?
Oh, we lost him.
Well, he went out, but
yeah.
There you go. Daniel, do you want to come up for a while, or are you too shot from fishing? Oh, you got to mute the YouTube side. Firebird.
What?
You got to mute the YouTube side. Mute the YouTube side. Firebird.
Did I? I think I did.
You got to mute the YouTube. I don't think you did yet because I can hear playback still.
Oh, yeah, I had the tab open.
Yeah. Yep, there you go.
I kept getting echo and I was like, hold up. Where'd the other guy go?
Got to finish our fishing report. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, all I used to film till like a few weeks ago or a few days ago when I figured out I could use the adapter and everything, all I was filming with was GoPro Hero 5, which is all I'd use. I put it on the tripod and get the attachment. That's all I'd use.
I like GoPro.
All right, Calabar, Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping in.
I always have trouble with GoPros. Like when it gets
too hot. It should be pinned off the hook. Should be.
It is.
The pinned comment.
Yeah, I always have problems. Like if it gets too hot, my GoPro will cut out filming, and if it's too cold, it'll cut out filming.
Mine's a Hero 8. I've never had any problem with it. I mean, I took it to Florida. I mean, it was still at like 90% after. I never videoed.
I mean, like it'll cut. Like it'll decide it doesn't want to film anymore. Not that it.
Yeah. But my wife got me a Hero 7 for Christmas and my birthday.
I want a mic for mine so I can plug it in and have better.
Mr. Off the Hook. I can't ever remember your real name.
Ted.
Ted?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Logan's wanting to come on.
Tell him to get on.
So, hey, guys,
IL
Fishing and Firebird, did you get my email from before? If you guys email me your address and everything, I'm going on a trip to Florida the day after Christmas with my family. We're going down to do some fishing. I might hook up with small water charters and do some fishing down in Florida, and we're going to Disney. But after I get back, that's what I do. I make baits and I sell baits. So if you give me your email, I'll throw you guys some baits that you can have and try out.
All right.
Yeah, I screenshotted your email.
I'll give you a couple of each. They're just going to be random colors. I'll just when I make them, I'll just give you guys a couple packs of each kind that I make, and you guys can try them out and maybe do a video or something on them.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So what's up, Reef? How do you like your baits? You like them?
Yeah, I like them. I don't.
Yeah, if you're gonna use those rip, I call them the bang bang shad, the actual
these things.
Yeah, the swim baits. That's the bluegill pattern that I made up. I used copper glitter in them instead of gold. I think the copper makes it a little more realistic color than the gold because I like the copper. When I see bluegill, I never see gold in a bluegill. I always see like the copper color. So I mean that's just my opinion. I just try the copper, but if you're going to use them for saltwater, I could start making you bait. I got saltwater plastic, and I'll make your baits out of. If you're going to do saltwater, it'll last probably a little longer for you.
Yeah, I got a local guy here that I'm going to start buying some stuff from. He makes squid, and he's going to give me a decent deal, and I'll shout him out every video that I use them and show them off and stuff. But he's not going to sponsor me because he's trying not to get too busy. It's a thing that he started in the beginning of the pandemic, and he doesn't. It's just him and his wife, and they can't keep up. They're already.
I try not to get real big, but I'll make them for the community. Like when I first started making them, I was sending them to everybody to try and to get my name out there for the people were making videos on them and stuff like that. And a lot of people caught fish. I mean, they work. My Senko style baits, I call them my pig sticks. I use them in my videos all the time. But I'm not gonna lie, I do use the Senko also. I use both.
Yeah.
I use mine also. And I catch them on both, just as many on either one, so they work. Right. I know that's what I do. I compare them to other baits, and I'll take mine out there with somebody else's baits, and I'll throw them. And if I'm catching fish, I'll put mine on or vice versa and just see if they stop biting it, then there's something wrong. You know what I mean? Then I got to make some adjustments. But I mess around with salt content. I mix different plastics like super soft, medium, hard. I mix all kinds of plastics together. That's why I call it the bait lab, because it's like a lab. I'm always making different concoctions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you already sent the email, or you're going to?
No, I sent you the email in the live. I think Reef put it up on the live.
He had it. He had in the chat. He put his email address.
Oh.
I put it up on
the. Can I do it from here or no?
You should be able to if you can chat.
I can. Here, I'll put it up again.
Right.
Ain't nobody special. Welcome in. Oh, is that Captain? I can never remember. He always. Oh, you got it in the private chat. So.
Can you share that or no?
I can copy it and paste it.
All right, yeah, because I don't know how. I can't do anything. I can't get to the normal chat. I don't know why.
Just push comments. It should be like right to the right of it.
I'll get it here. Right here.
I can see the comments when I hit comments, but I can't make a comment myself.
Yeah.
I see the email now.
Yeah.
It's there at the bottom.
Okay, you guys see it? Yeah, if you email me your address and everything, that way you keep it kind of confidential. So you're not putting it out of here. Then when I get back from Florida, I'll send you guys some packs of baits. Just give me a little bit of time, maybe a week or so, and then I'll ship them out to you.
All right.
What do you guys usually use?
To film?
I like to use minnows, like put on a Texas rig kind of.
Okay, so you'll have, I can give you, what I'm going to do is I'll probably just give you some of everything. I'm going to give you some of my stick baits. I'll give you some of my beaver baits, like my bug baits. I have it's called a burrow bug. I have a grass donkey. I have a bang bang shad. I have the pig sticks, and I have a lizard. And what else do I have? And I have a off the hook grub. It almost looks like a menace grub from Rage Tail, but I just called it off the hook grub. It's like a knockoff of that. It's a great trailer bait for like jigs or like spinner baits or chatter baits, or you can throw it just like that if you're punching through thick stuff. If you put a worm or a weight stop on a line with a tungsten weight or something, and you can punch out through the good stuff, and it's real weedless.
Yeah.
So you guys can try them out and let me know.
I usually throw like Senko swim baits.
Okay, cool. Well, then you'll have a little bit of everything then.
Everything I've seen you make seemed like it's something that I would throw.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'll give you guys a pack of each or something. And like I said, I won't give you all the same colors. I'll mix colors up and stuff for you guys so you have them.
Yeah.
Variety.
I'm completely open to trying new colors and everything. And I'll make sure to do plenty of videos like action tests and all that stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's just, and you'll catch fish on them. I mean, I ain't going to send out baits. You ain't going to catch. I've tested all of them for about 3 months before I started, making them. Or I made them before, and then I fished with them for about 3 months 2 years ago. And then I started catching fish on them, and I said, okay, they work. Now I could sell them. So then but I play around with them all the time. I'm always making different colors, and I waste a lot of plastic, put it that way, because I just love to make colors. And I have a recipe book, but then at first I didn't have a recipe book. So when I was making colors, I was making so many different colors, I didn't know how to make the color that I just made. So I had to start making a recipe book and writing everything down.
I've been wanting to get into bait making for a while, just never never gotten into it. I love making.
Use them through the ice.
I think making flies wouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, I live in MN won my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So he got a box full of baits, man. He got all kinds of stuff from me, and then a couple of other packs of stuff that I had that I got for the giveaway. But he got a ton of stuff, so I'm anxious to see what he catches with them in his videos coming up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to Florida the day after Christmas, and going down to Disney. I'm taking the camper down with the kids and my wife, and we're gonna go down and stay for a week. So we're gonna fish Okeechobee, and I think I'm gonna rent a boat for. We can fish the lakes actually in Disney. You can do that. So I'm gonna rent a bass boat. I was gonna take my bass boat, but I'm not gonna take two vehicles, one with the camper and one with the boat. So we're just gonna take the camper down, and I'll rent a boat down there. It's probably gonna be cheaper that way instead of hauling it all the way to Florida.
What's up, Earl?
What's up?
But I'm looking to hopefully get in touch with small water charters. We're going to try to hook up and do something. If all the kids come with me, we're going to probably go out on his pontoon boat and do some crappie fishing. And if not, then I will go out on his bass boat and we'll go to Donkey Land.
You betcha. Catch a big old bass.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
I'll have some videos. I'll be making some videos when I'm down in Florida too. So.
Yeah. Alvin Lewis is in the house.
To live in Florida.
Living MN says he's using a lot of the fishing line though.
Yeah, I gave him there was a ton of fishing line in that giveaway also. There's about 5 or 6 different spools of line in there.
Snagger.
Wearing the hoodie.
Well, how's the weather down there, Earl?
40 degrees. Says it's mostly clear. I don't know.
Yeah,
it might be.
I think we're up to 110 inches of rain this year so far.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, we got plenty of rain. But
it gets old, let me tell you.
Crank Honey Custom Baits.
Rain is no fun. I'll take snow any day.
No. Leave the snow where the snow goes. I don't want that. I'll take the rain.
It's cool for like a day or two, then it's like, nope, go. I don't like it when it gets all wet. It's cool when it first falls.
I went wading yesterday. I had my muck boots on, and I thought I was going to be all right, but I kept getting in deeper and deeper, and it went over my boots. It went up about just over my knees. That was cold.
Whenever I accidentally go over my boots, I get so mad. They ruin my jeans.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
They're still wet. Today they were wet, but that's all right. It wasn't near like they were yesterday. I had them in front of the fire all night, so. There you go.
Really bad. Can y'all hear me?
That's cool. I gave him enough of it, so he's probably getting soaked down every night. That's funny.
Fish Hunt Trapper Pete, welcome in. Oh man. Man, more people show up on a pop-up than they do on my Monday night lives. That's funny.
Everybody's off tomorrow. That's why.
I know. That's kind of why I went live tonight.
Yeah. Good choice. Yeah, I don't know if any of you, but nobody knows really. But yeah, Sunfish King and I are coming up. We're working on a really cool giveaway coming up here soon at the beginning of the year. And it's going to be a good one. So everybody just keep an eye out for that. It's going to be real good.
Is it going to be just one big, huge prize, or is it going to be a bunch of prizes?
There's going to be a couple different. There's going to be a couple different prizes. It's going to be like a couple different parts.
I'll be right back.
It'll be. It's going to be a good one. We, like I said, we're working on giving back to the community type deal. So we were thinking we've been working on it for a while and talking about it, and we want to try to cover all the aspects of the YouTube thing. So we're going to come up with a really cool one, and we're getting the rules down pat now. I'm working on a video for it. He's working on some stuff for it. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I'm real excited, and I can't wait to announce it.
Yeah, Dan, you just won. Boring Fisherman, I am planning to go on the 30th of this month at Newport. Come on down with your boat. I'll show you where to go. My boat's going to be full, or else I'd tell you to just come jump on my boat, but Yeah, my boat's going to be full. I've been, a couple weeks ago, I went out on a Saturday with a guy at work and his buddy, and then Alan that goes nutria hunting with me all the time. Us four went out and limited out in about 4 hours. Got 48 keepers. So crabbing's good right now. So yeah, I'll be going at least the 30th. That's probably all during this Christmas break, unless I get bored of hunting nutria.
How many nutria are you at now, Earl?
I can't tell. I didn't release the last 2 videos.
Oh, okay. I thought you released them already.
No, they're uploaded.
Yeah, because I would have seen it myself if you would have released them. So yeah, that was a stupid question. Never mind.
Not near enough. We'll put it that way.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you do with all the crabs? I know you don't eat them all, but I know you said you like to eat fresh crab. If they're a day old, you don't eat them. So do you give them away, or what do you do?
Yeah, I give them away. I have a neighbor that will take everything that I don't eat.
Okay.
And well, that day there was 4 different people, so we each took our 12. Well, I gave my 12. Well, I gave 10 and a half to my neighbors. I ate half of one. My wife ate one.
Okay.
And
Rebecca.
Daniel, I want to send you some.
Man, I'm lagging out so bad, guys.
You're lagging, you said?
Yeah, I can't hear Grits and Glamour. He's like lagging.
Yeah, I'm lagging bad. We're in a cabin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're in a cabin near Mount St. Helens for a couple of days. So, can y'all hear me at least?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I could hear. It's a little bit low for me, but I could hear you. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to Marborn?
I don't know if my microphone's coming off my headphones.
He's gone.
He gone.
He gone.
He gone.
Firebird, where are you from? Where do you fish at?
Missouri.
Missouri?
Missouri, yeah.
Okay. You have a lot of ponds or lakes around you?
Yeah, there's a couple of popular lakes. Truman Lake, it's a big lake. It got a lot of catfish in it.
Okay.
And there's the Grand River. That's like a really popular catfishing river in Missouri. At least from the part where I live. Lake of the Ozarks. It's like the biggest man-made lake ever, I think.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get a glass of tea.
Hey, IL, I got your email.
All right. Did you get 2? Because my friend said he was going to send one.
I just got, I think yours, right now, it just popped up. I got yours, so I don't know.
All right, well, send it to this one. Because I'm like,
send it to the one you just put up? You just sent? All right. Yeah, I don't catfish. I should probably get into catfishing because I could probably put out more content with catfishing, but I'm so set on my bass fishing and my muskie fishing that I do a lot of bass tournaments.
Catfish and then just have a bass rod and wait.
Yeah.
I'm a lazy fisherman. Like casting it out and just sitting there.
Yeah, I got to be throwing baits and stuff like that because I fish a lot of tournaments in the summertime for bass. I fish a lot of online tournaments, and I never really fished online tournaments until last year. And I got on a group. It's called Lazy Lunker. It's a Facebook group, and Adam Church runs it. We ended up becoming buddies, and I'm going to help him with some of them this year. Because I was always told that there's a lot of cheating going on them online tournaments, and I've seen it firsthand. So I never really did it. And then he started doing it, but he has some way to track you when you're using your phone when you're weighing in, you're using your phone, and they can track you where you're at. And he's pretty good with keeping people honest. And he had to boot a few people out that were leading tournaments last year that were fishing private farm ponds, and they were catching 6-7 pound bass out of these farm ponds, and they were winning these tournaments all the time. Well, he ended up finding out that when you're fishing these tournaments, you have to fish all public waters, and they were fishing private farm ponds, and they ended up getting disqualified, which I thought was pretty cool because not too many people that are online doing tournaments go that extra step and do that, which he keeps it all pretty fair, and I like that. So I'll stick with them doing the tournaments on your phone and stuff online.
Hey, Danimal, I'm gonna send you a video clip that I took today if I can. I don't know if it might be too long, but I'm gonna try sending it to you right now. If I didn't erase it. No, right there it is. Yeah, it says it's too long. I'll shrink it down and send it in 2s.
What brand is your camera?
What's that?
What brand is your camera?
It is a Sony, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Sony.
Oh, from what I heard, it's a good brand.
Yeah, Sony's are good ones. I have a Canon, I think like IL, I have a T6 Rebel that I got, but I don't like my lens on it. My lens is only like a 10 to 20 lens. I need to get like a 15 to 300 or 15 to 600.
Nice one for hunting. You could.
I got a Canon Rebel 17.
Grits, it's on the link is at the top.
What do you have, IL? What is your camera?
Canon Rebel.
What is your lens? What is the lens view?
I don't really know.
Look around. It's around. It goes around it. It'll say like 15 to something millimeter or something.
18 to 55 millimeter.
Okay, yeah, that I got. I need to get one. It's about 300, like an 18 to 300 and 18 to 600. But the lenses cost more
I
than
just
the
got
camera.
in here.
Yeah, I know.
How's everybody doing?
And KR, what's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. I'm just trying to hang in here during these Christmas times, man.
Yeah, you ready for Santa?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. You ready for your 1,000 subscriber giveaway or what?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
What's it gonna be? Do you know?
It's gonna be probably a whole bunch of baits.
Cool.
Whole bunch of
mixture
baits.
stuff.
So how many? Since I let you up on panel, how many extra entries do I get?
Hey, a couple. I'll give you a couple. I got you, man.
I asked that to IL the other day too. He said he gave me another one. I don't know if he did or not. I think he's lying.
ANKR, if you get your 1,000 subscriber giveaway, hit me up and I can donate to your giveaway if you'd like.
Well, thank you. That'd be really nice, man.
Yep. Yeah, just let me know, and then I'll throw a couple packs off the hook baits in or something like that for you to add to your giveaway. All right.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I want to do a PayPal though. I'm trying to get a PayPal set up, but I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
I'm probably too young for that though.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah.
I would say you might
I'm only
be
14, so yeah.
You're probably. But if you give me just give me the winner's addresses or something, or email me the winner's address. I'll send them out. You won't have to pay for shipping. I'll pay for all the shipping and out on my baits and just send them in your behalf. That's all.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Well, you're a 15-minute live stream, NKR.
Well, I can only do it on my backup account because YouTube, I tried to use the StreamYard and it wouldn't work, and it already gave me strikes. And I don't.
Oh.
And he throws.
And he gone.
Surprise.
He's just froze for now.
That's a good pair, he goes.
Nope, there he is.
I'm back. I think my internet was messing up for some reason. I don't know why.
Hank Honey custom baits.
I'd like to start making on my own baits. It'd be pretty cool.
You should try making flies to catch your own trout. Finally.
Have a good one.
No, it ain't. I mean, you're gonna have
I never try making flies.
Just so you guys know, if you are going to start your own baits, just a word of advice is just stick with the stuff that you're using. But if you're going to try to get into it and sell and everything, it can get very, very expensive.
Channel, Crank Honey Custom Baits. I'll subscribe.
Yeah, just make the stuff that you use, and if you want to give them to some of your friends or something like that. But it can be very expensive because it's addicting. Once you get into it, you're going to want the next mold. Like I'm looking for. I don't ice fish at all, but I see online a lot of people on YouTube. There's a lot of people that ice fish. So I want to have like an ice fishing set of like a line of baits so I could sell because I'm trying to sell baits, So I'm going to go with, but you got to buy all the molds. You got to buy different colors, plastic and all that stuff. So it gets expensive.
It does.
So I'm going to get into some ice fishing and maybe 1 or 2 molds for ice fishing.
Yeah. I'd like to start making flies though. I think I can do decent maybe.
I make these things.
Yeah,
that's nice.
What are they? Are they considered a spoon, or what are they considered?
No, it's called a Flutter Jig.
Okay,
that's what it's called.
That's cool.
And you just lift it up in the air.
Yeah, I'm getting
like
close to 1,000. I'm about 45 away.
A lot of times they bite it on the way down.
Okay.
A lot of times, but yeah, then just bounce it off the bottom. You hit the bottom, pull it back up.
Okay.
You don't want to rest it on the bottom or else it's going to catch that hook on the bottom and then you can't get it loose a lot of times. But, yeah. Drag Route, welcome in. He says, can I join? There's still room for, I think, 4 more people up here.
So I'm going to head out. I'm going to go brush my teeth and probably go to bed.
All right,
okay.
AKR. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Good night, y'all. Keep
all right, hope you and your family have a nice Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I think that StreamYard says 10 people. Go ahead.
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, because I'm listening to it through my headphones. I thought the mic was going through my headphones, going through my computer. We are in a cabin near Mount St. Helens, so I can't guarantee my my internet's going to be great. So I'll try.
Yeah, Grits, I could hear you way better now than before.
Awesome. Okay.
Drag Route.
Hey, Drag Route.
Howdy.
Welcome in.
Thank you. Let me flip my camera, or I guess I can keep it like this.
So where are you from?
Like this. I'm from Alabama.
Alabama. All right.
Yeah.
I'll probably forget that before the night's over with, but
it's all right.
Grits is in Washington State. Off the Hook is either in Ohio or Pennsylvania. I think he's probably in Pennsylvania.
No, I'm from Louisiana.
Oh, you're in Washington State though, right?
Yes, but I'm from Louisiana. 43 years in Louisiana.
Okay. And
yeah, I didn't think it was Mount St. Helens in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh.
So,
all over the country.
Yeah, in Washington State.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm from PA, Reef.
Yeah, but you go to Ohio a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. And then IL is from Illinois, and I'm from Oregon. So
we all over the country.
I'm going to make a move here real quick. My phone's getting low.
Can't post the link for what, Crank?
I was trying to post his link to his YouTube channel.
I think he's trying to do the link for his 100 sub giveaway.
Yeah, I don't think it'll let you post video links in the chat.
There we go.
Yeah, you have to be a moderator.
You have to be a moderator, but one of the moderators can do it if they want.
You make me a moderator. I can just click on his.
Are you a moderator?
His channel.
Firebird?
Oh, so that explains why I couldn't
No,
send Sunfish's King's rap that he made in his live stream. He made a rap about fishing and wouldn't let me post it.
Yeah, I think he did that a while ago. I think it was a while ago he did that.
Yeah, like 250 subs special. So that definitely a while ago.
Animal.
Yeah, I made
Animal is Crank Honey Custom Baits 100 subscriber giveaway video is what he was trying to share.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, I'm new. I haven't live streamed yet. I think I'm going to start after the new year getting into it and doing a little bit of live streaming. It ain't going to be nothing like this or like how Sunfish King does his
I can't
lives.
figure out how to get the live chat up here.
Yeah, I'm going to
something
I'm gonna
happened
like
with my
make
live
baits and
streams.
stuff and give away.
Are you
baits
on your
my
phone, Grit?
Me?
No, I'm on my computer.
You should be able to, over on the side, or if you're on YouTube, it should be right underneath. It should say live chat, right underneath the video. I think.
Yeah, on mine I have to hit chat and it brings up the
Comments.
chat, but I can't see you guys, and I can see the chat, and then I got to switch back over to you guys.
But he's on a computer.
Yeah, I'm
I
on
just
my
get on. I
phone,
just get on. the phone.
Yeah, my shit. I'll
I'm
figure
on
it
my
out here
computer and
real
I look
quick.
at the chat. on the phone.
I should probably get going
You
to bed.
know,
All right.
looks like he's in.
Thanks for coming up.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas to you.
Let's see. Maybe I should open up YouTube too. Maybe it'd be.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Make sure you turn the volume all the way
There
down.
we are. I can see it now. I'm on YouTube.
yeah. YouTube side.
Hey, am I a moderator? Nope.
Danimal, if you click on Crank Honey Custom Baits logo right there, it should come up that you can go to his channel, and then if you click on his video that he's trying to share out and grab the link, there you go. He got it. Or he got the channel link at least.
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work. And then whoever clicks on that can go find it.
Oh, that we're gonna give away 100 subscribers.
My bad.
Uh-oh. That's...
Hey, Earl, when I start going live, if you don't mind, I'm going to probably have to hit you up for some questions and answers from you.
Not a problem. Hey, let me write down your email again. And I will email you my phone number.
Okay.
Well, actually, do you have Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll text you on that.
Yeah,
or you can text me on that. That's easier.
Yeah, DM me on that, and then I'll send you mine also.
Yep.
Yep, that'll work.
That'll work.
Yep.
I don't know that much about it even. I just come on here. You can go live on just plain YouTube, but you can't bring anyone up.
Yeah.
It just shows your camera.
Yeah, and I think, what is that? StreamYard gives you 20 hours free, but you can't do so many things on that. Also, you have to pay for it.
Hey, Earl, I'm literally like 10 seconds behind everybody. Like I said, we're like on dial-up here at our cabin near Mount St. Helens. So if you decide to do a live stream tomorrow night, Christmas Eve, let me know. I'll be back at home. I'll have better internet.
Okay. I probably won't tomorrow night. Monday, I do on Monday evenings around 6 o'clock every Monday.
Okay. That sounds good. I'm gonna try to hit y'all Monday because this lag is really bad.
Okay. Not a problem.
Take it easy. We'll talk to you later.
See you later.
All right. See you. Good night. And he gone.
He gone.
He gone.
You at work off the hook?
What's that?
Looks like you're at work.
Of course I'm at work.
He's always at work.
Supposed to be doing work?
Nope, I'm on lunch.
Oh.
YouTube is just our side
Lunch at
hustle.
9 o'clock at night?
Yeah, I work at night, yeah.
YouTube just a side hustle.
Look at that drive-through door behind you or something.
That's a door.
What do you do?
I'm a maintenance technician in the school district.
Okay, got you. So you
guys
fix
be like the coolest
I bet
person
you're like
there.
the coolest
YouTube
teacher
channel,
around. Yeah.
1,000 subscribers.
you fix all the stuff that these two guys go and tear up for their TikTok challenges?
Yeah, I got to go replace all the toilets they
The
stuff
devious
up
lips
and
and
all that
everything.
good stuff. Fix all the lights they break from when they throw balls and break them, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any students at school that are like, oh my goodness, when's the next
So
video
my
coming out?
school,
Breeze
so my school,
around.
someone
Welcome in.
What's up?
at my
Appreciate you
school,
coming by.
someone, at my school, someone really jumped on the sink and just snapped it right in half.
Yeah, I've replaced sinks also. Yep.
I don't know that TikTok thing. That
I
thing.
know. We've had alerts. We've had alerts at our school for that. We actually took out paper towel dispensers just for that reason because of the TikTok stuff.
Yeah, they call them like devious licks or something. It's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What happened? Why do you need to take down the dispensers?
Because they do TikTok challenges, and the kids from the school go around and I think pull all the paper towels out of the dispensers and jam them down the toilets and stuff, and all kinds of TikTok challenges. So I think last month I took all the paper towel holders out of the school, and this month I put them all back in.
What is wrong with people?
Because they have no creativity.
Exactly. Firebird.
You know what they should be doing? They should be out fishing or hunting or doing something like that instead of worrying about breaking stuff.
They should focus on school. I mean, if they're in school, they should focus on school.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. Now people are starting to get those TikTok threats and stuff like that. That's crazy, you know. These school districts are going through all kinds of crap with all that stuff. So
I don't know.
Yeah. It
A
ain't like
lot of stupidity.
It's not like when I was little, man. You couldn't even get me in the house. We were out playing all day. Couldn't get me in the house. Now that's all the kids seem to do is stay in the house, play their video games. That's why I try to get my kids out fishing and hunting whenever I can. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm guilty. Guilty. Yeah, I try to go hunting every day at like 3 o'clock or something.
My grandpa had a pond about a half mile from our house. We'd walk there and fish all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was the good old days. Probably spent all day down there.
My grandma's the pond. That's the only place I bass fish. All the videos say Grandma's Pond because that's the only place I have to go. So
yeah, that's cool. Hey, Drag Route, I told IL and Firebird if you wanted to email me your address, since you're up on the panel of Reef's panel, I can I'll send you some baits that I make if you want to try them out.
All right.
You want some free baits? Just get on the panel and he'll send you some free baits.
So since you're on Reef's panel tonight, I'll send you guys free baits.
All right, I'll think about it.
You have his email?
Me? It should be dragoutfishing@gmail.com.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you want to send me your address and everything, do it by email, or like if you have Instagram. I don't know if you have Instagram, Drag Route, but if you don't, my it's on this live.
Yeah, I'm sure this.
I'll share it. I'll share my email again. That way you can email me like tonight or tomorrow. And then after I get back from Florida, I will send you out some baits.
All right.
Here, I'll share it right now.
I'm sure I can just go in your description of your videos and find it.
Yeah, you can do that. It's in my description, and I have a bait making video and stuff like that. If you want to get on there and just look at the baits, and then you can just email me. It's on there or the description of my video. I don't know if it's in every description of my video, but I think I need to start putting it in every description of my video. I don't know why I don't do that, but that's why I'm learning. So yeah, I'll probably put my email in my every description now from here on out. But yeah, go to one of my bait videos or one of my fishing videos or something, and you'll see my email. You'll be able to find it on my videos.
All right.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna go get a drink of water.
What's that?
I'm gonna go get a drink of water real quick.
I'll race you 30 seconds. Start now.
Yep. Hurry up or you're getting shut off. Yeah, Reef, I'm gonna try to start going live at the beginning of the year. And it ain't gonna be nothing crazy. It's just gonna be me being on it. I'm gonna show people how I make the baits, do a chat, with talking about hunting or fishing, and then whoever's on the panel or whoever's on the live, I'm probably gonna do giveaways every live stream of a couple packs of baits here and there. That's all. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Like I have problems with YouTube right now because I was doing a live stream and I was on Tackle Warehouse and I posted a link to Tackle Warehouse in my chat, and supposedly that's like a dangerous link. So it got my live stream taken down, and now I can't stream.
Really?
So I have to try to appeal, but it won't let.
Did I make it?
I'm just trying to get available.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. Maybe I don't know if you. I didn't think you. I thought you were allowed to share links like that. I didn't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, Buck and Bass. Welcome in.
Reef might know a little bit more about that. I don't know nothing about live streaming.
I don't really know anything about that.
Yeah.
I should get it back eventually.
Yeah. But I would say just a little bit of just to let you guys know too, like if you're on a live stream, like if Tackle Warehouse, I don't know, if they're giving you discounts or something, that I would shout them out or do whatever. Yeah. But if they're not really doing too much for you, I wouldn't be worried about sharing those links out with people like the Tackle Warehouse, because they know about those links anyway. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I would be more concerned about sharing links with like the community or the YouTube people that are doing things, or like, people like that. But like the bigger companies, it's real touchy situation doing that on the YouTube. You know what I mean? You don't know who can and who can't. So I wouldn't even mess with sharing the big companies.
That's why I need community post. I wonder how many subscribers do I need to get those post ability?
500.
500
for community is 500. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm about 150 off of it. So
yeah,
I'm almost there. Yeah.
You want to get your thing up to 500? Do a 500 giveaway.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah.
Go to your local Walmart, go into the bin and get all the baits that are down there. All the cheaper baits, packs of baits, put them together, get a nice little thumbnail, and do a 500 subscriber giveaway, and you'll get there in no time.
Yeah. Have any of y'all been hunting lately?
Yeah, I have, but then I quit for the 2 weeks. I think Reef's been hunting them nutrias.
Yeah, last 2 days I've been hitting them hard.
Yeah, I quit hunting for December here with my family, so I could do the family thing around Christmas, and we're, like I said, we're leaving for Florida the day after. But decorating around the house, getting things ready around the house, so I quit hunting Ohio for now. But then when I get back, January and February, it's still in Ohio, so I'm going to hit it hard because we usually get big deer back on our lease after the shotgun season. They only open up for a week, but then they opened it up last week again for the last weekend. So now the deer should be funneling back into our property and hanging out more, and we'll be getting more pictures on our cameras. So January, February, I'll be hitting it hard.
I got a crazy story about some deer. So we just got back from like a long day. I did not feel like going hunting today. It was like 3:30, and my dad hurries up and leaves the house and gets in the stand at 3:45. All right, horrible timing. You always want to get in the stand a little bit earlier than that. He goes and he sees 20 does and shoots the biggest doe and gets us meat, and then we turn into jerky, which I'm going to be trying to upload a video of that. But he shoots a doe in about 80-degree weather, and I'm in Alabama, so it's really not that cold right now. And he gets in the stand at 3:45. That does not make any sense to me. I was so surprised. It makes
it just depends. It depends on pressure, like who's in the woods. I mean, anything can matter. Somebody walking their dog could push deer to you. Anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of being there at the right time when they come through. Like when I'm on stand on PA, I usually see deer just about every time I go out. Like I'm pretty fortunate that I do all my homework throughout the year and stuff like that, and I get a lot of deer. I see a lot of deer. And it's just a matter of being right there to shoot. You know what I mean? Like buck wise, and I could have shot a few. I could have probably shot 20 doe this year, but I don't shoot doe unless my daughter wants to shoot one or something like that, and she gets to shoot one. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of being in the right spot at the right time. But if you do your homework and stuff, I mean, you can definitely increase your chances big time by that. But it doesn't matter. Like full moon, I mean, they could be running during the day. You know, I've shot bucks in Ohio at noon, and nobody would think that they're coming. You know, they would be moving at noon. But if there's a full moon out, that changes their whole movement. So it's just a matter of doing your homework and studying deer habit and stuff like that. So. But you got to be out there to shoot them. You can't shoot them from in the house. So
Yeah.
My nephew shot one off the front porch of my brother's house.
well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, they just moved into a new house just right before deer season, or maybe even during deer season, and that's where I hunted last year. You could see the house from the stand. So yeah.
That's kind of like a tell me you live in the middle of nowhere without actually telling me that you live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, I got something for you guys to do. Why don't like Firebird or Drag Route? You guys should go get the hot Dorito or whatever and do one of them hot Dorito challenges. I think you should do that. You get a lot of views for doing that.
Like every cast that you don't catch a fish, you have to eat one?
No, you ain't going to be able to eat more than one of them. I think you should just get one and get the hot chip challenge. I think if you guys do that,
chip challenge.
One chip challenge. Yep. I think you guys should do that.
Goodness.
Do the renegade.
I see people do it. I just wanted to try one just to see, but I guess that's really hot, that chip.
I'll have to figure it out because I'm also kind of scared too because I don't really do spice wheel for real.
Yeah.
I don't like to. I can't even eat a toffee without like my eyes watering.
That's funny, mate. Head out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Grand County, thanks for coming in. Have a good night and Merry Christmas.
All right, guys. Well, my lunch is over. I got to get back to work, and then I got to get home and get to bed because I got a lot of stuff going on here. So, but
It's like
Reed, thanks for having me up on the panel again, and Merry Christmas to all you guys. Have a safe holiday, and I'll see you on your next live.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
All right, man.
Merry Christmas.
Take care, guys. Merry Christmas.
All righty then.
Mm-hmm.
No Firebird.
What, you guys know each other?
No. Read Firebird's name.
He wishes.
Yeah. I think Mr. Beast may have something to say about that.
You forgot to put the arrow pointing over to me.
Oh. Wow.
Oh man. I know I'm not the best one ever. Oh me.
Well, I'm at my grandma's house right now, so I may have to dip out real quick.
All
right. See y'all later. Merry Christmas.
All right. Have a good one. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Well, back to me and you again.
Yep. Looked like Danimal needs to come up.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is, to be honest.
He's been up on several of mine.
I'm trying to text Buck and Bass, tell him to get up here. He's never gone live ever.
Where's he from?
North Carolina.
It's late there. It's after 11. I guess it was where what's his name was too off the hook.
41, yes sir. What's 41 mean? I don't subscribers.
Danimal, you gonna come up or not?
Back scratch. We're gonna do an all-nighter or what?
Me? No. Might go for
Sunfish King. You don't stay up till 1 o'clock like he does.
no. I might go for another hour or maybe 2, but I'm not gonna go for 12 hours like he does.
Daniel, you're not answering our question.
What?
Says, man, don't include everything I have below. But yeah, I don't even know what's happening in the chat. All right, took a look at
They're
it.
talking about games.
Oh, there's one game I play and it's called The Hunter Calls Wild. There's a Fishing Planet game.
I'm getting a little closer. I'm just over 3,000 now, so need about 950 more.
You need to make a playlist full of all your like live.
I got a
streams.
playlist of all my videos.
I can play it on my laptop when I'm doing something or not.
Yeah.
Like, I'll play it all day tomorrow. Heck, give you all those. Get you start getting paid. Monetize.
What's the tank on your left shoulder, Firebird?
So this is like my brother's old room. So there's like a tank with like an ugly toad in it.
Ugly toad?
Yeah. It's a toad that I caught like 2 years ago, and he just kept it. And I don't know what.
And it's still alive?
Yeah,
He must do all right at taking care of it then.
I don't know. It's pretty. Just. Ugh. It's ugly. Keep looking at it. They gotta build a bunk bed in the other room. So once I do that, then I will be going in there. Thank God.
Yeah, it's a tough toad. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, have you ever been frog digging?
Yeah, we used to do that in Virginia.
You've seen my video, my frogging video. That's my favorite. It got a cool point of view.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Yeah.
Frog digging's awesome.
Sure, Grits. 5 questions. I ain't smart, but I can do it. All right. Question number 1, Grits.
Grits put himself on the stand now. My first car was a 93 Ford Ranger.
A Ford Ranger?
Unless you're talking a car, then it was a
Ford Ranger.
I don't remember what year it was, but it was a Thunderbird.
My my stepdad, he had a Ford Ranger. He fell asleep and drove it into a tree. The thing just woo. And then he had a Chevy, and then he drove it into a river. He's not
88 Toyota pickup. I had an 87. You think about this. I had a 78 Toyota pickup here a while back. It got stolen for 4 years, and then I got it back. All right, there's one for you, Firebird.
What? Have you met the love of your life? No. No. I'm 12. No. I didn't even see that.
No, 92 Toyota pickup. I didn't go to an elementary school.
Well, you just dropped out. You just skipped it.
No, I went to private school. All the grades were together all the way through school.
If you can count my loose fishing reel as the love of my life, then yeah.
Do I take anything you consider lucky fishing? Not really.
Just don't bring your GoPro.
I
That's
don't.
my trick. If you don't bring your GoPro,
I have a GoPro, but I don't use them anymore. I use my phone.
If you don't bring a GoPro, you'll have a good luck.
I just use my phone.
If you've seen on my brother's channel, he brought the GoPro and my mom got her eyelid hooked. We have on camera too. It's channel's Camper Catfish. You can see it. Crazy. I wear sunglasses.
No, they weren't in the same class, Daniel. There was 3 different rooms. Grades 1 to 3 in one room, grades 4 through 6 in another, and 6 through 10 in another.
Grits, act like
one more question for each of us, he says. All right.
Right.
Oh, I got your comment up there too, Daniel.
First car was
91 Ford Escort 4-door. Those things were good little cars. 17-inch aftermarkets on it. Oh man.
I want a Ford whenever I can get one. Firebird, what's the biggest fish you have ever caught and on what? 31-pound cat trout line. Flathead. One on rod and my biggest fish on rod and reel would have to be. Dang, I don't know. I don't catch big on reel, to be honest.
Hey Ashley, welcome.
That like my 5-pound bass. I don't know. I haven't got nothing big on a rod and reel for a while. Hi, Reef, in the chat. Well, ain't everything to ask Buck and Bass here on the hop in. He just ghosted us.
Who?
Oh, I don't like people who just come in and say, "Hey, what's up?" and just leaves. Drop their link and leave.
Oh,
Subscribe to me, bye.
She's probably still here.
Earl, what made you move to Oregon?
Lots of things. My mom grew up here. And my grandpa and grandma lived here. I have a lot of cousins here. Always liked Oregon. Always had fun when we came to visit. And then I came out and worked the harvest in 2000. Ended up staying for 3 years. And then I got married, moved back to Ohio. And then 6 years later, moved back out. But Boring fisherman. You said you only use your phone now to make videos? Mostly on the ocean and for crabbing. That's what I use. Sometimes I'll use my other camera, that one right there, but very seldom. The one that I did of the charter boat, that was done with this camera. But yeah, most of the time on the boat, I use my phone for videoing.
You got a GoPro?
That one? No, that's the Sony.
No, do you have a GoPro?
Oh, I have a GoPro Hero 4 or 2 of them, but they don't work very well, so I don't ever use them.
I had to adjust get a Hero 8. Those are pretty good.
I got a 7 on the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Those are helpful.
Or
what do you edit on your phone? Or
8. It might be an 8. It might be an 8.
What do you like to edit
What's
on?
that? I edit mostly on a computer now. I used to do it all on the phone.
What website or browser or app?
On the computer, I use DaVinci Resolve, and on my phone, I use Splice.
Huh. I use InShot just recently. And I
Yeah,
like to use
heard of that one.
It has I tried to use Filmora once, but I had like a huge watermark. It took over the entire dang screen. I'm like, oh, what the? Why? So annoying. Filmora, it's a pretty popular one. A lot of people use that.
I bet too that thing slammed.
Shortcut.
Grits and blend. Shotcut. Everybody says shortcut, but it's actually shotcut. Like the
Akaso brand? What type of off-brand crap is that?
is that an off-brand of action camera or what?
Some junky Walmart. I want a Canon camera real bad. Those like this is like a little DSLR camera, and they look bad. Ooh. 2 hours now. I've been here the entire time.
Yep, we just went over the 2-hour mark.
Oh yeah.
22 thumbs ups.
Shortcut is meaning free editor, but you have to learn it to use it.
Yeah.
On what, your phone or a laptop?
DaVinci Resolve is the one that I'm using is free also, but that thing is, if you don't know what you're doing, it's almost overwhelming.
It is difficult when I look at like, whoa. But now it's kind of easier to me. No. I don't know anything about 4K or anything. I just get like, I want to get whatever top brand or whatever. GoPro is the best brand that I know.
4K is ultra high definition video. I think you can, but I'm not sure how to do it. Richard, I'm pretty sure that you can.
Yeah. Do you know who Kentucky Outdoors is?
Casey Outdoors?
Kentucky Outdoors.
I'm not sure.
Oh man, you gotta look him up. He's an awesome YouTuber. He's small and all, but he got great content. He just hit 300. He definitely deserves a lot of subscribers. He killed a buck with his bow. He's like 13 years old.
That takes some practice.
Yeah, it was a little bit high because the deer kind of ducked down. He does airsoft and a lot of bow videos and airsoft videos, pellet guns.
Yeah, Daniel, you're old. He says it's been so long he can't remember.
Hello,
Hey, Monica, welcome in. Merry Christmas.
Everyone starts coming in at 10:30. Wow. Man, I wish Sunfish King could have came up. Would have been cool. Did he say he was at a party?
He could run 3 or 4 shows all by himself. He's got the
he got 3 GoPro here on mine.
No, I'm just saying on lives he's got the personality to keep everybody entertained on.
Right, he knows this stuff. Do you know who Endless Outdoors is?
Endless?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Go for it, Grits. Ask all the questions you want to Firebird. He's open for any questions.
Right? Only I'm stupid.
Whoops.
Grits Glamour. What does he do? Just camping? Or what? Survival stuff?
Camping most of the time now, but it's for work. He's not real far from me right now, but he lives in Louisiana. I think he said. Isn't that what he said earlier?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I think that's right.
Mike.
Best Christmas present I've ever gotten. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't even know what.
The best Christmas present I ever got was my phone. That was last year, because if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. That's always great.
Ever since I've been married, we don't even do Christmas presents back and forth that much. So, and before that, I don't even know.
A bag of chips. A snow globe. I got my bow last year. That's a cool advantage. Bow season is super long in Missouri. Rifle season is not.
Every time.
Missouri is super popular. Little kinds of Louisiana. Been full time RVing for the last 5 years. We work camp for a living. Do all kinds of videos. Cool, like a vlogging channel. What else?
Been full-time RVing for 5 years. camp for a living and I do all kinds of videos. Yeah.
Probably would have to be my iPhone, because then that's how I started making videos. Didn't get that, and I couldn't make videos. Because I had like a crappy old laptop at the time and couldn't do much on it. And the camera I had was crappy. I don't care. Ask us any questions. No limit. Oh, I gotta do a little stretch. I want to leave.
You're going to be remodeling the kitchen in a few days, and I'm up to my elbows in boxes trying to get it cleared out in time. Yeah. Have fun with that kitchen remodel. I built countertops in a countertop shop for 4 years, and I got into a lot of kitchens toward the end of their remodel because it was the countertops, and people were fed up with walking around cabinets and stuff. Danimal, what's the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How do you spell worse?
Worse. W.
I appreciate that, Richard.
Yeah.
That's still not the right way to spell worse. It's worst with a T, not with an E. If you're going for the worst. This just means I'm not quite as good as you.
Hey Siri, how do you spell worse?
Worse.
Yeah,
There's
that
no
harvest
T.
video was a pretty good one.
There's no T. What you be talking about?
You said worse, not worst.
I got the little arrow pointing at you. Change my name back to normal.
If I had to make an amazing entertainment center, what wood would you use? Would make it out of, and why? I don't know how to make an entertainment center. I only built countertops, not cabinets. But I would probably make it out of walnut wood just because it's pretty.
Ooh, we made an entertainment center. Like my stepdad made one. I don't know what it was. Moni Arts. Monica, Tia, Moni Arts. Cherry or black?
That's awesome, Monica.
The thing I don't like about a GoPro, like I'll go hunt, I'll come back and review the footage. I can hear myself like talking to myself, like singing random songs. Like what the? I can hear myself just saying random stuff. No, there's no T.
There's both right there.
No.
Yes. Depends on how you say it. Siri doesn't know what you're saying.
Hey Siri. Who's better, Firebird or the Reef Robber?
Okay, I found this on the web for who's better fun.
See, it says the Reef Robber.
Who's the greatest bank robbery ever?
Oh man.
I don't know. It don't say. It said, "Who is the Firebird of the Reef robbery?" Siri, you're dumb. Who's Seismic Fisher? He's been in the chat for a while. He needs to hop on here.
Seismic fisherman? Seismic fisher?
Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Have you ever asked Siri what 0 plus 0 is?
Hey Siri, what's 0 plus 0?
0 is a number, and the numerical digit used to represent that number in numerals. Do you want me to keep reading?
Yeah.
No. Ask what 0 plus 0 is.
Hey
Or
Siri,
0. No. Never mind. 0 divided by 0.
Hey Siri, what's 0 divided by 0?
Imagine that you have 0 cookies and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies. And your friends are sad because they don't exist. Oh wow, this escalated quickly.
WTF, Siri.
Yeah. Doesn't like your Appalachian American accent? There you go. See what Danimal said. That's the worst pizza I've ever had. I've never had a worse pizza.
Uh-huh.
So there's two, yeah, like he said. Hey, Boring, you want to come up on panel for a while, or you want to stay in the background?
Hey, hold up. Damn, come on, you stupid. Hold up. Hold up, give me a second.
The Reef Robber is trash, LOL. Firebird is the best.
Yeah, right.
Facts.
I could type text like that too and have them read it. Hey, Boring, you want to come up on panel for a while, or you want to stay in the background? Both of you. Here's a question for both of us. If you could change one thing in your life for the better, what would it be?
Both of you, if you could change one thing life was better, what would it be? I don't know.
Probably wouldn't do some stupid things that I did in my past life. That'd make my life easier now, probably, but
Oh, not all that Monster Energy and drugs. This is brother's
no,
toad.
never did drugs.
Yep, that's my brother's toad, all right. Big old fat ugly toad. Y'all, chat got a nameless ugly toad. We renamed it 13 times, I think.
All right, that's fine. Boring.
Ugly old toad. Come on.
What am I supposed to say, Grits? If I could change one thing, I don't know. One thing I would change if I had to do it would be I would have kids, but that wasn't in the
What's
plans. So What?
What's a GSD?
What are
They
you
like
talking about?
cookies. I don't know. This is Mike Fisher. Well, I started GSG in 2019. Haven't replaced him yet.
Oh.
Is that like a dog or something?
German Shepherd. German
Ooh,
Shepherd dog.
that's good. That's what I'm asking. Thanks for being
Candid.
Candid.
Candid is what he was trying to say.
I would never like to have at least one, but wasn't plan either.
It was in my plan. It just wasn't in God's plan.
Rip. COVID sucks.
Isn't it? What did he say? Oh, he's talking about his dog.
Doggists. Rip the grip.
Next question? Or did I mean, no, I didn't miss it.
I've got 3 girls. Dang, dude. You got 3 girls? Which one's your
20
favorite?
years
Oh,
old.
I'm in 7th. I'm in 7th grade. I'm a fisherman.
No, I don't need someone else's children.
I'm in 7th grade.
Don't worry about
Boring
this, Mike.
fisherman. If you want to raise kids.
Boring fisherman, what grade are you in? Or it says, what grade are you in, Firebird?
I said 7th.
Oh, 7.
Awkward moment of silence.
Waiting on the next question.
Alright. I ain't gonna let it be quiet.
Hand Me Down Outdoors is back.
We're
Still at it. Grits and Glamour playing 5 questions with us.
I don't care how many questions you ask us. Or at least me.
Bring them on if you want to, Grits. It's keeping the chat going at least.
Alright. Before we just end the stream.
I should time Danimal out so that he comes up on panel again. I'm just kidding. That's what happened last time. What's your favorite color, Firebird?
Green.
Green?
Yeah.
Mine's probably blue or, yeah, probably blue. Longest you've ever creeped on my live videos? Well, that's good. You're giving me hours. I appreciate that.
Look, this iPhone still works. It don't even got a dang home button on it. It don't even got an LCD.
Oh, my chat just jumped.
What?
Yeah, Dan says you're not creeping. You're talking. You're actually talking a little.
Whoa. Really?
Oh, you guys, green is not that great of a color.
Whatever.
It's okay. I don't mind being in the minority.
Oh, see, Monica agrees. Dude, green is the color. Just leave the chat, Reef Robber. You pushed around too much. I say the most loved color.
Camo has green. That's true. Camo does have green.
Do you like Pokemon? No. I ain't weird. I went to a race like a month ago or something, and there was like literally like a 70-year-old lady sitting there playing Pokemon Go on her phone. That's like, what the hell? Oh, hush, Dan Law. Firebird is dragging someone else come up on panel. What does that mean? Firebird is dragging someone else come up on panel. Pokemon is silly. I don't understand all that. Yeah, I used to. It used to be fun to trade them, but then COVID hit and we just stopped.
Hand me down. Where are you from?
Purple. Ugh. I don't know. Who's play Pokemon? I don't, but they do. Okay, how about Fortnite? Sometimes. Only because, like, one of my friends, it's like the only game that he plays. Geocache is okay. Yeah, Geocache is cool. I never did it. I set one, but I don't think I ever actually did. Roblox? No. Roblox is for.
Oh, you're from Illinois. You said that earlier. See, I don't remember much.
Just block Minecraft? No, not really. Who plays Roblox?
I don't play any of them.
You work.
That's right. I work and hunt and fish. Don't have time for that stuff.
Hey everyone. Hi, Alvin T. Watkins.
Hey, Alvin. Welcome in.
Oh man, my butt is sore from sitting here. No, that Pokemon, the Pokemon Pikachu. Earl, what was your favorite subject in school?
That would have been math.
Oh, what the? Nah.
Not that I'm good at it, but it just made sense. Made a lot more sense to me than a lot of the other subjects did.
I mean, I like social studies, kind of. Well, not really. Well, sometimes. I like science because when it's science is always like a project. Ooh.
Work, fish, motorcycle. There you go. Or you're leaving us already, Alvin?
Homeroom. Or PE. So So Firebird, will you be a social worker? So Firebird will be a social worker. You watch. What? What does that mean?
You'll be a social worker. He's saying since you like social studies, you'll be a social worker.
Oh.
Do you play any sports, Chase?
I kind of used to play football, but then it was quarantine. Like I went to one football practice, and the next day quarantine. Then I got fat and I just stopped.
You started eating chips and dip and around on YouTube.
That's when we didn't have land, so we just sat around all day.
Yeah. It's out of time on my end. Gonna leave and come back. All right.
Alright.
All right.
Wake up at 3 o'clock, we'll still be live.
You might still be, but I'm not going to be.
Alright.
I'll be half dead. It's called sleep. Yeah.
Bottoms up.
Should we mute his mic? Put him in a timeout. Boring Fisherman says yes. Monica, would you like to come up on panel and answer some of Grits and Glamour's questions? I don't get involved in politics, so I'm neither.
There we are.
Seismic Fisher, welcome in.
All day.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. So now he can direct his questions to you also.
Yeah.
So you're from, did you say before where you were from?
No, I'm from Alabama.
Alabama. You did say that when that other kid was on.
Yeah,
you said you were a fellow Alabama. Yep.
Yeah, I said I was Appalachian American.
Yeah. You're it's a little late back there too.
Yeah,
are you in
Eastern?
Oh, you're Central. Gotcha.
Yeah, Central.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some things done on my channel, and we'll jump in there and give you some view hours there. But
yep.
Trying to finish up Christmas shopping. Got to go do some more in the morning and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah. You got an E on your wall for Earl. That's what Tina said. Or Monica.
That's my daughter. She's back home from, well, my oldest daughter's back home from college.
What's up, bruh? Bruh, is
for,
this like a word for like bruh?
Christmas.
The most
And she
creations
brought
and
that back home
adventures.
with her.
How am I gonna?
So she hung it up on the wall, and her collection of masks too. So I'm trying to. I think I'm gonna get me a green screen whenever I start doing streams.
Oh
I
yeah.
probably won't start streaming until I get, probably at least 300 subscribers. I'm sitting about 138 right now, so I hadn't really tried to get any subscribers or anything. I just this is an old account. I think I made this account back in 2007. So I think I got a video from 2007 on here. So I don't really, I just really tried the past year or so to put more fishing videos on.
Yeah. No, I think my channel, I think I started it in about 2011, 2000, I don't know what, but I never really uploaded much until about a year and a half ago.
I'm gonna go down.
I got you. Yeah, I've got a couple other channels. I had one that I just did strictly for gaming.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really do that anymore. Mostly fish now since my kids are older. I've got my middle daughter. She graduates next year, 2022. My youngest daughter's a freshman in high school, so I'm enjoying that while I can, because they'll be all going to college soon.
Yeah.
And then I'll get to fish all the time.
Yep.
Fish. And
I don't fish much. I don't fish much freshwater. I go out in the ocean a lot. But.
Yeah. Hence the username.
Yeah.
No, I think the closest saltwater I've got to me is about 6.5 hours away, the Alabama Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I've been to the beach. I haven't been to the beach in probably 7 or 8 years. Was going to try to go this year. Grits and Glamour said roll tide ain't in his vocabulary.
Yeah,
that's good. That's funny because I've actually got family that moved from Chattanooga, Tennessee back in the late 60s, late 50s, early 60s out to California. And then some of their family, I've got a cousin that went to Oregon State, actually 2 cousins that went to Oregon State. And one of my cousins, he was actually on the Bering Sea Gold show on Discovery.
Okay. Yeah.
He was one of their divers.
Okay.
That, went down and, got the gold off the seafloor. But he, when he wasn't in their off season, quote unquote off season, he lived in the Portland area.
Okay.
Oregon. That's where his girlfriend's family is from. But he got out of the gold business and moved back to Southern Cal, and because it's kind of funny. My great grandfather started building golf clubs in the early 40s in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then he realized all the money in golf was out in California, so he packed the family up and moved to California. So my first cousin and my second cousin, they have a custom golf shop, and it was a continuation from our great grandfather's shop back in the 60s and 70s and 80s. He died in the early 80s, but I'm gonna have to do a video on that one day. Even though most of my channel is fishing, it's kind of interesting. He made golf clubs for Sandy Koufax, 2 or 3 presidents. Glenn Campbell was a big customer of his. They played golf a lot together. And he actually made a set that Gary Player won his first Masters with.
Oh yeah.
Or his first open? One of the two tournaments. It was a big tournament because I found him on Twitter, and I asked him if he remembered my grandfather, and he did. It was pretty amazing, that somebody like the status of a good player,
Yeah.
Homer Sooner all the way.
He, of course, I'm not a big golfer. I hadn't played golf in years, but I come across a set of his clubs on eBay. I've always wanted a complete set, and nobody in the family had any. So I found a set. That was interesting.
Yep.
So have you been?
I grew up. What's that?
I was going to say, have you been in that area your whole life, or?
No, I grew up in Virginia.
Really?
till I was 20 years old, and then I moved to Michigan for 10 months, and then out here for 3 years, back to Ohio for 6 years, and then back out here. So
I'm in the trucking industry, and we haul loads of chicken from Alabama to Lansing, Michigan.
Oh yeah,
2 or 3 times a week, and we go to Tip City, Ohio. We don't do any Virginias.
Yeah.
But,
run up 75. You run up 75, right?
Yeah, our trucks run 75 when they go to up to
Lansing,
Newport. When they go to Newport, Michigan.
Okay.
Just south of Detroit, and then but when they go to Lansing, they run up 65.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And then
so Lima is on 75. Lima, Ohio.
Yeah.
I lived on the other side of Lima, Ohio, from where the interstate went through.
Okay. I've got a really good friend that I met on a fishing forum back in the early 2000s. He lives he lives in a northern suburb of Cincinnati.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of where he lives, but he comes down, like his bass fishing club. They take a trip usually twice a year down to Guntersville, and they have their classic down on Guntersville. So oddly enough, we met on a fishing forum, but we started arguing about college football, and we got in trouble and became friends after that. Became lifelong friends after arguing on a fishing forum over football. I just now saw that question. Sorry, Grit. What do I hate most about the South? Humidity. I hate it. What I like most, 90% of the time I like the people. I don't like, another thing I don't like a lot of the stigmata that we get, people from the South, there's actually some really good people in the South. There's bad people everywhere, but of course, people in the South get the most bad press, I guess you could say. But I've been all over the country, and I think some of the rudest people are in the Northeast. People, there's bad people everywhere, but it's personally, I think we got the best beaches in the South. To me, the Gulf Coast, the Gulf of Mexico, just the sugar white sand is like the best beaches around.
I'm not so sure the Northeast has the rudest people around. It's definitely a different culture.
Yeah.
I don't think they're trying to be rude.
It's just their what can I say? It's just their
the way they're brought up. It's just a custom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I worked with. It was funny. I worked in Chattanooga, Tennessee for many years, and there was 3 lifelong friends that grew up in the Bronx. Then all of a sudden one day they said, "Hey, let's get out of here. Let's go move somewhere else." And so they literally took a dart and threw it on a wall that had a map of, the continental 48.
Yeah.
And landed on Chattanooga, Tennessee. And they said, "Let's go." And they all packed up and they came south. Now, a couple of them, you can kind of tell that they're native New Yorkers. And one of them, you can really tell. And at the time, this was in between 2006 and 2010. And they had already been in Southern Tennessee for 15 to 20 years, but they still had the real strong, Bronx accent. But they're like, we only go back to visit, and that's only on holidays. But and it's just their, like you said, it's their culture, it's their way of life, but it's.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
I
what
said,
to tell you there, Monica, because California is just California.
Yeah, you're right. California is California.
Just
I tell you what, it's funny.
Go
I
ahead.
had a funny story about California. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
I think it was either 91 or 92. We went out to visit my grandmother, my great grandmother. I think I was maybe 13 at the time, 12, 13 years old. And I hadn't been to California since I was a little bitty kid. Grew up in the country. We live in a rural part of northeast Alabama. And as soon as we stepped off the plane at LAX, it was like we was in another world. So,
it is another world.
literally is another world, but it's in the same country. So my grandmother at the time, she lived in Canoga Park, which is close to Northridge, where they had that big earthquake during the A's and Giants World Series. It's all in that area there. So like I said, we just got there. We got there late at night. We flew out of Atlanta. It's a 5.5, maybe 6-hour flight or whatever. So all the family, that we hadn't seen in forever, we all were staying at the same house. And then the next morning, we got up to go eat, and we were going to Big Boys, and we didn't have anything like that around here because the same restaurant in our area was just a Shoney's. So we're all getting ready to leave, and we're fixing to walk out the door, and a 4.3 earthquake hit. And I didn't know what to do. I was just standing there, and we were all just, the house is shaking, and things are falling off the wall. My poor old great grandmother, God rest her soul, she was on this huge California King waterbed. She couldn't get off the waterbed because the waves on the waterbed, and she's hollering earthquake, and we live in Dixie Tornado Alley, so
yeah.
I'm getting in the doorway. I'm trying to find somewhere to get under, and all of my cousins are like, "Don't get under the table. Someone's gonna fall on you." But, and just we'd go to a restaurant or something, and we had asked for a Coke, because around here, if you say Coke, that's pretty much a blanket statement for any soft drink.
Yeah.
And, I'll never forget it. The waitress was like, "You must be from Georgia." I said, "I ain't from Georgia. I'm from Alabama." They said, "Oh, you sound like you're from Georgia." I said, "We all sound the same."
Hey, yeah. No, Monica, if they would get rid of LA and San Fran, they'd probably be an all right state.
I definitely want to go out to California. I want to go fish Clear Lake. I want to fish the California Delta, but that's a long way from here. It's a long way to drag a bass boat.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I know you guys got some pretty good smallmouth fishing.
Yeah, down on the Umpqua we do.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm in trucking, and my family had a trucking company for years. And the first cross-country trip I took was to Bellevue, Washington.
Oh, yeah.
And so the route that we took took us across Wyoming, Idaho, into Oregon, and then Washington. Man, that along the river there, you know, you probably know better than I do, but I want to say don't quote me on this. Was it 94 or 90 that runs across the river where you can see
84.
Like
84.
84. That's it.
Yeah.
So like you're on 84 and you're going west, and is it the Columbia River there?
Yeah. Columbia River.
And you look across the river and it's Washington, but you're in Oregon. And
yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. And, you know, for miles you could see that. Grit. Let's see, Grit. An ex-driver, if you had a little advice for new truck drivers today, straight out of school, what would it be? It would be to find a company that, you know, if you're a greenhorn just right into trucking and you're wanting to learn how to drive, find a company that will actually train you for more than 200 hours. I agree with Danimals. Find a company that will teach you how to drive a manual transmission.
Exactly.
A lot of big companies are getting away from them, but I actually learned how to drive a 1988 cab over Peterbilt before I learned how to drive a regular vehicle. But I think all drivers should know how to drive a manual transmission. Now, don't get me wrong; those autos are nice, super nice. But I would find a company if I was a greenhorn, and I hate to use that word, but if I was a rookie truck driver, I would find a company that specializes in refrigerated freight. I would start from there, and then I would go to flatbed. If you can haul reefer and flatbed, you can haul anything.
Yep, pretty much.
That's my humble opinion.
So the only reason I ever drove truck grits was because my teacher in school told me that nobody would ever pay me to look out the window. I said, watch me.
Yeah, that's right. Well, growing up, my granddad had trucks, and I was in trucks constantly. And when I got out of high school, I joined the family business. But I never did get my license because my granddad had a philosophy. If you worked for the company and you had a license and you didn't want to work, you didn't have a job. So he came up to me one day. He said, "You need to get your license. I need you to run some of these runs." At the time, I was shop foreman because that's what I did for almost 12 years, was just work on the trucks. And I was like, I don't really want to drive. I said, I'm in the shop all day. I would rather stay in the shop. And I just never did go get it. I mean, but now I'm with a company, a different company, and I've been with them for going on 2 years now. And my boss has asked me if I wanted to get my license, that they would, pay me to shuttle trailers local. And I said, I don't mind getting my license. And I said, I'll probably take you up on it because it's only like a 30-mile run. And, they'll pay between $50 and $75 just to go shuttle a trailer. Be some extra money. But I said, I'm not running any runs. I'm just not. I mean, I don't want to do any short runs. I said, I'll do I'll go spot a trailer, but that's just, I've been around it since I was in diapers, and it's just not something I want to do. It's not that I just don't want to.
Yeah, I did Oregon, Idaho, and Washington for about 5.5 years. Never thought I'd ever get tired of it, but then I wrecked a truck, and that took the fun out of it. Luckily, I was close to home when I wrecked it, and I got to thinking, if that would have been 12 hours from home, or even 8 hours from home, I'd have been stuck for who knows how long trying to get home.
Oh yeah. I worked for one of at the time, it was the nation's third largest trucking company. I worked for U.S. Express for several years in their breakdown department, and I transitioned from breakdown to the wreck trucks, doing wreck truck estimates and wreck trailers.
Can you hear me?
And man, I got you. I can't now. Anyway, we had we had to do estimates and all the wreck trucks.
We can hear you, Firebird.
Oh, I was muted for the last 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, snap.
But some of those wrecks that I saw, and a lot of them was fatalities. One, we had there was a husband and wife team, and they were going down the interstate, and they don't know if the husband had a medical episode or if he just fell asleep. But there was a car parked on the median on the shoulder that had broke down, and they hit that car at 65.
Oh man!
And the truck went airborne, went off the interstate, and there was a overpass. They hit the car on the overpass. The truck jumped the overpass. The wife was asleep in the bunk. When they hit, it threw her and him out. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Of course, she was in the bunk. It killed both of them. It ripped the cab off the truck. The only thing that was left that wasn't damaged was the engine. And that truck only had like 15,000 miles on it. You believe that they bought a new cab to go on that truck?
Oh my goodness!
4 months later.
Wow.
Yeah, it cost $75,000 to fix it.
I bet too it did.
And I just kind of, because, a lot, working at a large company like that, I never realized how many people are really heartless, that really have no care for human life at all.
Yeah.
And we had a discussion about that because it was a major fatality, and we were not allowed to talk about it or anything at the time. And I said, these people lost their lives in that, and I said, we're just moving on like it never happened. Trucking is people that's never been in trucking or have no idea about trucking. I mean, they really don't know what anything's about it. And just now, because of grit. That's I was kind of going to lead into that. I can't remember exactly when this happened, but we had a driver in Chattanooga several years ago. He was from Kentucky. Different situation. He was on drugs and hopped up on drugs, but he ran into a backup. But this was flat ground. He was just hopped up and doped up, and he killed numerous people in that wreck. Totally different situation. But I think, the sentence is high, but that's the state guidelines. But my feeling, being in the industry as long as I have, I mean, I've got 30-something years of experience. he should have never been in Colorado to begin with, because it sounds like it was his first drive through there. I mean, you don't send a rookie driver to Colorado. It's just, you just don't do that. I mean, you're just asking for trouble. And now I want to put this disclaimer out there. I have not read into a lot about the case, but some of the accounts that I've read and listened to says that the driver, you know, that he missed multiple runaway truck ramps, and that the truck wasn't even in gear. They couldn't get it back in gear. If that's the case, they should have never sent him to Colorado with a manual transmission if he's never run mountains before.
That's for sure.
Now, do I think that sentence is applicable? I mean, 4 people lost their lives and dozens injured. Was it 20-something people injured? I mean, this was a major event, and the amount of people that are trying to get his sentence reduced, I mean, it just goes to show that, you know, we base things on feelings a lot in this country. The fact of the matter remains that, you know, he killed 4 people and wounded dozens more. When all you, and I say all, but, you know, if you're not in that situation, you don't really know what to do. But there was multiple chances where he could have took a runaway truck stop. You know, I just think that he was highly unexperienced and shouldn't have never been in Colorado. In my years of being a dispatcher and routing trucks, if there was a driver that had never been in Colorado, I'd ride them around it. I'll run them out of route to do that, because, you know, that's just somewhere you don't go if you don't have any experience with that kind of hills. I mean, like, you wouldn't send Earl, you'll know this place. You wouldn't send a rookie driver to Cabbage to run that route.
To where?
Cabbage Mountain.
Oh yeah.
The Dalles, the Pass. I mean, you wouldn't send drivers through there that's never been there. Black Mountain in North Carolina. You wouldn't send drivers there. I don't know if you've ever been down to I-24 Mont Eagle in Tennessee. That's a pretty steep grade. I mean, it's like straight down. But, I mean, dude was going 85 miles an hour in a 45. He lost control of his truck. And I understand if he I just think he was just too inexperienced. But like I said, I mean, disclaimer, I haven't read a lot into it. Just because it's been a busy couple of weeks at work, and I've got a senior in high school, and she plays basketball, and we've had a lot of long nights with basketball. But, you know, I think the judge said, you know, he wouldn't have sentenced him that much, but that's the state guidelines. I mean, that's what their laws call for. I mean, you know, each state's got their different sentencing guidelines. Just, you know, it is what it is.
There was
go ahead. I'm sorry.
There was a guy that was that took the one of the truck ramps on Cabbage. One of those days when it was freezing fog. Mm-hmm. He had doubles hauling cattle, and he took that. I don't know if it was the last one or the second to last one, and that pea gravel was all glazed over with ice, and he went way up that ramp because he didn't sink into the pea gravel, and he started backing up with doubles because it didn't sink in, and finally it broke through the ice. It took him 8 hours to get that truck out of there because he was so far up. But he had his door open ready to bail when it broke through the crust, and he never had to bail then, but he was ready to bail so he wouldn't roll down the hill with the cattle and everything else. But
oh yeah, my granddad, he started trucking in the late 50s, and he used to tell stories about how the old B model Macs that they drove, that sometimes if they were on a steep grade, they'd have one pedal on the accelerator and one pedal on the running board to jump off just in case it started rolling backwards, because they hauled chemicals from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Chicago. I mean, you're going to get different opinions on stuff like this, because you've got some people that think the sentence is way too harsh, and then you've got others that think he's got deserved the sentence. But I just think to me, the company that hired him should have looked and seen his record, if he'd ever been through there before. But speaking of somebody that works in trucking, I mean, it's so hard to get drivers these days.
Yeah.
I mean, we're blessed to have the ones that we do have. We're a small family company, but we pay our drivers really well, and we take good care of them. We gave out probably 4 or 5 bonuses this year. We gave out a really large Christmas bonus, and I've only got 2 drivers on the road right now. I've got one that's unloading tonight. I'm going to try to get him unloaded tonight, but it's probably going to be first thing in the morning in Mountville, PA. And I've got another one that's he's headed to Atlanta to deliver in the morning, and a third driver that's probably about halfway home right now. But all of my drivers except one will be at home for Christmas, and the one that's not going to be at home for Christmas wanted to be off Sunday and Monday. So I made a deal with him. If he'd run today, tomorrow, and come home Saturday morning, he could have Sunday and Monday off. So, we bend over backwards for our guys. We still get them. We don't do any New York City. We don't do. We try to stay out of New York State, but we do runs up to Connecticut sometimes. We've got a pretty good run that goes up to Lansing, Michigan, and then we turn around and bring cheese back down to Georgia. I try to get my guys 4 turns a week, so they're happy. But we don't have a lot of brand new equipment. Most of I think our oldest truck is maybe a 2016, 2017. We do have some of the glider kits left with the older Detroit engines in them. But it's just, it's just really hard to find drivers. The what I call the greatest generation of drivers are all unfortunately passed away, or they're just really too old to drive. The ones that wore the Western shirts tucked in with their blue jeans and boots and cowboy hats, or a good trucker hat. And, those days of trucking are long gone. Those guys have all moved on.
Bootleg cheese from Michigan.
That's right. That's right. Well, this is for a pizza company, and we haul it down to their distribution center in Atlanta, Georgia. I have never heard that. That's interesting.
I've heard that about New York. Yep, I've heard that about New York. They would, New York City, spraying ether in the vents. I had a guy try to get in my truck one night. He was drunk. Tried to get in my truck, and I called the cops on him. and they were 15 minutes out. It was out in the middle of nowhere. And they got there, and they wanted me to turn my lights on so they knew which truck and the truck stop it was. Then they went searching for him and found him. That was kind of funny because they found him about the time he tried to get in another truck driver's truck, and that guy bailed out of the sleeper and chased him down and tackled him on the pavement. Anyway, he was from Britain.
Oh, wow.
He had come in from Canada, and he was drunk. I don't know what in the world he was trying to do, but he probably doesn't know what he was trying to do.
My uncle always told stories about going to New York City in the late 80s, early 90s, that if the light was red, you just blew through it, because if you stopped, you'd have people hanging off your truck and then try to get your trailer doors open.
Yeah.
And he told me one time he spent the night under it was a kind of a truck parking area that was under the GW Bridge on the Jersey side. He said every time he'd lay down and go to sleep, he'd hear somebody messing with the truck. So he decided he's going to get up and just go ahead and go to the receiver. And he was driving through New York City, and he stopped at red light. He said he had no more stop, got the truck stopped. He turned to look. He said there was a guy on the right-hand side trying to get in, and a guy on the driver's side trying to get in. And he said back then he carried a 357 on him. He said he reached down there and picked up that big 357, pointed it at the guy on the driver's side. He said the guy on the right side jumped down and he was moving. He said the guy on the driver's side hung on. He said he got up to about 15, 20 miles an hour and he decided to jump off. He said, I don't know if I ran over him or not. He said, but I just kept on going. And he said he never went back to New York City after that.
So there's a guy from here that one of my friends used to drive all over the country. He went into New York City a few times and hauled apples in there one time. He was pulling from, his trucking company was in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulled in there and unloaded some apples. And one of the guys on the dock told him, he said, hey, when you pull out there to the gate, he said, stop. I got some apples in there that he wanted them for himself. He left them in the reefer. So he's like, all right, whatever. He ain't going to argue with the guy. So he pulls up and goes back to shut the doors, and reefer's all cleaned out. He's like, this guy's not up to any good. So he shuts the doors. He goes out to the gate. And he keeps on going. The guy's back there yelling at him like, hey, whoa, I got to get my apples. He just kept going. So he gets back to Pennsylvania, drove back there empty. And I don't know what, if they were reloading him in Pennsylvania or what, but his boss man came to him and goes, what are all these apples doing up in the top tarp where that thing blows the cold air to the back? He had stuffed a bunch of them up in that ductwork. Oh man.
Yeah.
That was funny. Anyway.
Yeah, we haul. It's funny. We haul chicken. It's usually I don't know. Do y'all have Myers stores out west, or is that just
They're
the north?
Red Meyer out here.
I got you. We don't have them, down here in the south, but they have them. They're popular in the Midwest.
Yeah,
but,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're familiar with it. It's funny because we haul rotisserie chicken. So this is chicken that they've already processed, and flavored, or seasoned, and most of the time it's the chicken that they use in their deli, or they'll just outright sell it.
Yeah.
So at one point, before I got onto this cheese run, we were hauling chicken up there, and then we were deadheading down to just west of Fort Wayne, Indiana, to pick up eggs from in Georgia. So we'd haul eggs to the Kroger distribution center in Atlanta. So I'd tell my drivers, I said, you're hauling chicken up and you're getting chicken seeds coming back. So I had one driver, he'd just die laughing every time I tell him that. He's like, all right, I got me a load of seeds.
Yeah.
You know, the bad thing about Kroger, they'd hold the drivers forever. You know, it got to where the customer was hauling for, they didn't want to pay my drivers the attention that they were owed, and I pulled them out. I said, I'm not going to do it no more. I owe my guys, 4 or 5 hours to get unloaded. But yeah, it's a small world, you know. And it's funny how a lot of these stores are just regional, you know.
Yeah, right.
You know, you pick up on a lot of that stuff in trucking, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yep. I did.
Myers was the same.
I do, or when I was trucking, well, what I started doing when I was trucking, I started in a old cab over. I don't even know what the thing was. Old cab over pulling doubles out here, hauling hay out of the fields. Mm-hmm. And then after I did that for a year or two, then I went to hauling containers up to the ports in Portland. And then after that, or that was what I was doing. Then when I moved back to Ohio, got married, then I started doing other stuff back there. Then when I came back out, I went back to working in the fields again with the doubles, and then pulling up to Seattle and Tacoma to the ports with the containers. And then I quit that and went working for another guy that does, in our area, grass seed is huge. This county that I live in produces 95% of the world's grass seed. And so I hold mostly grass seed working for that other company and hauling it in 50-pound bags or sometimes in bulk bags of like 2,000 or 2,500 pound bulk bags. And then I would haul. So this area can grow annual fescue, a lot of the more popular varieties. Over in Central Washington, they grow more of special varieties, creeping red fescue, that kind of stuff, different varieties. So they bring that back from Central Washington to blend it with the others for a lawn blend or whatever. And so we did a lot of hauling that way. Old grass seed. We'd haul something to Washington, bring grass seed back. And that was with a curtain man most of the time.
Yeah, we, in the late 80s, all the way up to the late 90s, early 2000s, we hauled carpet from Dalton, Georgia, because at the time that was the carpet capital of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you were in the Dalton, Georgia area, you worked at a carpet mill. But we would haul carpet LTL and start dropping in, sometimes the Dakotas, Montana, Wyoming, all the way up into Washington, northern Cal, Idaho, Utah. But that particular run that I went on, it was a load of citrus from Florida that went up to the what was that? I can't even remember the name of the store now, the store chain. But it was in Bellevue, Washington. Safeway?
Yeah, probably.
I think it was Safeway. Yeah, Safeway. So yeah, we Of course, now this was 1996. That's how long ago this was. We delivered the citrus there. We had to lay over on the weekend. We picked up a load of video store furniture from Troutdale, Oregon. And, took that load, and all it was the wood shelves. You know that you remember when they set the VHS boxes on. We hauled them to Virginia Beach, Virginia, to a little strip mall. And I'll never forget it. We got over there, and the guy that was opening the video store, he had a little bitty forklift, and he's like, I don't have a dock. How are we gonna get these out? And the driver I was with, you get me a chain or a rope, I'll show you how to get these out.
Yeah.
He didn't like dragging those brand new racks back in the car. We ended up getting it out. So it was fun. We went from there to we got a load of flower bulbs and right outside of Virginia Beach, and then went down to Texarkana.
Oh yeah.
And then got a reload going back into Atlanta, and the driver dropped me off then. I'd had enough. I'd had about 2 weeks in their truck. I think my granddad sent me on that trip to break me and to run it so the other driver could run me. Yeah. I was 18. I didn't have no CDL. He's like, every time you go to like a port of entry or a scale, he'd say, get in the back and zip the curtain up. He said, they can't mess with you if you're in the box.
Yeah.
We left North Alabama at noon on Wednesday, and we were unloaded at 4:30 Pacific time at the Safeway on Friday. So yeah, he was definitely using me as his co-driver.
Furthest I ever went in the truck was I did one trip back to Missouri from here, and back out. That was right before I quit driving truck. I think that was in February, and I quit in March. So, but
we went through St. Louis. That was the first time I'd ever seen the arch and that big Budweiser facility there. But it was interesting, seeing all the different cities and stuff. Wyoming bored me to death, though. I mean, there's nothing out there. Tumbleweeds and oil wells is what it seems like.
All right, Grits. Appreciate you being in here.
See you, Grits. Have a good one.
No. I still say I'd rather go over these passes in the wintertime with a semi than I would with a pickup with electric trailers on, or electric brakes on the trailer.
Oh yeah.
That scares me worse than anything. But
when we went, it was the week before Thanksgiving, so the weather wasn't really too bad, but it was starting to. And when we went over the Dalles, and it had snowed on us all the way from Nebraska. Some of the biggest snowflakes I've ever seen was in Nebraska.
Yeah.
And it quit in Wyoming, and then we caught another storm in Idaho. But, we were in an old Freightliner FLD 120. It was just a bare bones truck, and it was interesting to say the least. That's the first time I'd ever rode with somebody that long over snow and ice. But we were loaded heavy, and it really does make a difference. I mean,
oh, it does, yeah. And the other thing that I found out the last winter that I drove truck, they did sipe tires on my drives. I don't know if you've ever driven a truck that has sipe tires on the drives or not, but they there was a couple times that winter that I know if it had been the winter before, I'd have been chaining up, and I never slipped a tire. And yeah, I mean that's amazing.
Well, you know, we didn't when I went with that driver, we didn't have to chain up, but you know, there was probably some times where we should have, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Because the driver didn't want to. But you know, he was an older gentleman. You know, been fishing.
Yeah.
Been driving his whole life.
Been fishing his whole life. Why would you chain up?
That's it. That's it. I was looking at one of my videos, and I was like, you know, your eyes see it, so your brain thinks it. But,
right. It made sense to me.
It made sense. I'm glad it made sense to you. That, but you know, it's what he knew, you know, and I asked him because I was like, well, what do you think? And he's like, I think we're going to drive this truck.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to sit over there and you're going to be quiet. I said, all right, I can do that. So just get
So I went over the hill here a couple weeks ago with the roll forming trailer, and it was slick on the way over. There was trucks that were chaining up on the way over. The chain law wasn't up yet, but I made it over without putting anything on. And then on the way back, the chain law was up. So I stopped and got those wheel socks or tire socks, whatever they call them. They're not chains. They're just nylon socks or whatever you put on the tires. They're supposed to be a lot easier and they're legal. And anyway, so I got some for the truck, and in Oregon, you have to have drag chains on the trailer anyway, which on a trailer like that, you almost want them whether they're legal or whether you have to have them or not, because electric brakes in a heavy trailer. So they gave me the same size for the pickup and trailer. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Guess you guys know what you're doing. It's a tire store. Yeah. So I get up the mountain to where I have to chain up, and I pull over, and I could not get them things on the truck for nothing. I got one on the trailer, and I tried to get them on the truck, and I said, you know what? I believe they gave me the wrong size. I'm not driving 20 miles back to get the right size. I stuck her in four-wheel drive and went right on up over the mountain with one drag thing on the trailer.
I'm thinking, I've never heard of those. I'm going to have to check that, you know, do a Google search.
Hey, your drivers will thank you, man. Those things are so easy to put on if they're the right size. Yeah. But all it is a big nylon sock that has the same amount of elastic on both sides. So you stick it up over just like a chain, drive over, finish putting it on, and it'll center itself because both of those things are pulling the same tension.
Right. Well, the good thing about the routes we take is, you know, Michigan usually takes really good care of their roads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that. And matter of fact, we don't even carry chains in the truck.
Yeah. I mean, I know you don't have to back there, but out here, they don't even use salt in Oregon. And Oregon is a state that should use it because it rarely gets very cold. Salt would do so much good here, but nope, they can't use it. So
Colorado's chain law, unless it's changed, you know, it's starting. I think it was like September the 15th, all the way through halfway of April. You had to have the chains in the truck.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've ran a truck west of the Mississippi River that, you know, they don't worry about it anymore.
Out here, I think it's from October 30th till April 1st of April. I think it is. You have to carry chains with you. But well, I think I'm gonna shut this thing down here 3.5 hours, and we're almost there. So.
Yeah, that sounds good. I appreciate you letting me jump in there.
Not a problem. I appreciate you coming up, keeping the stories rolling. I'm sure it's a lot more interesting for those that are listening than it would be if I was the only one up here. So,
yeah, one of the guys that I follow that talks about fishing. He started using StreamYard, and I jumped in with him one night and started watching and listening, and then jumped in. But like I said, it's my middle daughter's senior year, so we're going all over the state of Alabama playing basketball games. And
yeah.
Once that's over with, we'll jump into softball, and then she'll go off to college, and I'll have some more time to fish. I fished for years. I live 20 minutes from the Tennessee River. Went without a boat for several years, and just bought a new to me boat last year, and did it with intentions to fish more. And since I've had the boat, I hadn't fished that much. So that's just the way it works, I guess.
Well, I had my boat out almost every weekend, all summer long. So I think it got well used.
Mm-hmm. I've used it. I got it. I think I got it right toward the end of April, the 1st of May, and just fished a lot. But I don't think I've had it on the water in probably a month or two. Just ever since school started back and traveling all over, because they go to a private school, a private Christian school here. And so we're in a league with other private schools in the state. And so it's funny though, our region play is everything north of Birmingham. It's our region, so there's some nights we might have a 2.5 hour ride just to get to play a basketball game.
Yeah.
So there's 5 hours of travel right there.
Right.
Of course, it's dark by 4:45. I dislike this time change stuff.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me on. I think I'm gonna. How much time you got left? You're over 3.5 hours.
We're over 3.5 now. I was going around 3.5 hours. It's time to get off, but
I'm getting it is midnight here, so
it's about 10 here. Do
some last minute shopping.
I got to get up early at like 8 o'clock in the morning and go nutria hunting again.
Yeah. There you go. I'd rather do that than go shopping, but gotta get some last minute gifts.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming up. Have a Merry Christmas.
Right. You too, man. We'll catch you on the flip side.
All right. See you.
All right. See ya.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging. I'm going to hop out of here too, Dan. So thank you guys for hanging out. And thanks, Monica, for the good luck there. Hopefully I get a few more. So, going to end it. Had fun tonight. And, Merry Christmas to everybody.